back, you filthy Valorant casuals, to the Collegiate Valorant League, hosted by the Gamers EDU, hosted by me. I'm your part-time host / full-time op peaker, Queen McRib. We are now getting into it. We have a pretty spicy match for you guys between CSULB versus SDSU Black. But before we get into it, I did want to remind you guys of our sponsor. Make shop our sponsor CEV Collection. They make a whole line of blue light lenses made specifically to protect your eyeballs from all the harmful light that's coming off of all the screens you use in your daily life. So make sure you shop and make sure you save some money with our code student. It will get you 50% off of your order. Next, I am going to be conducting the post-match interview with the team captain of whoever takes this round, or this match, I should say. So if you guys do have any questions, make sure you at me in chat so I can get them across. And now I'm super excited to announce your casters for the evening. Funny Man and Muted, what's up, you guys?
What is going on, everybody? We are ready. I'm excited. We got SDSU in Long Beach. Woo!
Hey, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, Long Beach, SDSU, third place match. I mean, we're in the final 3 days of playoffs, so it's really getting down to the wire here. Every match is going to be, third place. We got the finals the next 2 days. It's going to be all important matches, all for money and placement at this point.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be intense. And I was just looking at it. It's just kind of hard. Really, it's gonna be kind of hard to choose where they are because these teams, we've seen them go at it before, and they were nail biters situations. Like we got Boop, bro, Boop.
That's Boop's map right here.
We got the Crayola. We got MDZ, Mr. Big Crosshair, as well as Rising Rage and a Near and Oxv. Phantom, like both of these teams are stacked. I can't really say one team isn't over the other, but we've seen them all 100% go off, and especially in split. I mean, Boop, I can still remember double. We had like that Killjoy War. Yeah, it was just insane. They were just going off, and then MDZ as well has gone off hundreds of times on this map. I feel like it that we've seen. These are,
yeah.
Woo! I don't even know, man. I don't even want to cast a prediction. That's how much I don't even know.
I have a feeling, a little inclination right now. I don't know why. I don't know if we're doing predictions. I think I'm gonna go for San Diego. I don't know why. I just feel something. I think it's gonna be a 3-1. I think I think Long Beach is gonna take this map, but I think San Diego will take the next 3. I don't know. I think Split's a solid map for Long Beach. Funny, like you were just saying, we commentated this team in the past and just how good they looked on it, how Boop just knows how to play Killjoy and just really use the ults well on this map. I think it fits them, but for some reason, I don't know. I'm usually trying to analyze and predict like who's gonna be better here, but just some feeling gives me San Diego, so I'm just gonna go with a gut feeling on that and then call it at probably a 3-1 overall. Won't do individual map scores. I think I'll just go with a serious call.
All right. Well then, if you're going with your gut, I'm going with mine. I gotta go with Long Beach. Honestly, I was like, gotta go with Long Beach. I kind of wanted to go for San Diego, but I'm like, I don't know. At the end of the day, we've seen a near drop, impeccable numbers. Rising Rage as well has been really great at being a top fragger. Does a job of great. Oxv can be argued as well as one of the top 3 omens in this league. And then Boop. You got Boop. He knows how to play the Killjoy. I don't think we've seen many Killjoys go off as much as he does. But let's get it started as the action's happening down mid. They're doing a hard push. We're getting utility used. Flashbang goes out. GDP gets down or gets Oxv down. They're pushing on to B site. Rising Rage trying to get something happen. And they were able. They shut down too. It's a 3v3 scenario with GDP very much hurt. Low life. Oh my goodness. And here gets the shots onto MDZ, shutting him down. GDP's gonna get the like no. Can he get him?
Nice headshot. Actually, it's moving to a 1v2 in the end, but Bam has so much health. Bomb goes down, but Breach has no health. Durag gets him in the end, so they had such low health. It was very doable for Phantom in the end, but just not able to pick it up. And yeah, there's just trades everywhere. That rush to B Heaven was nice. I like aggressive plays on the pistol round and works out trades in the end. We get the bomb down. Durag gets the closing kill, so when you look at it, it's very close, 5-4 kills. It came down to a 1v1 in the end, so very close round. You look at, honestly, gun-wise right now, it's not going to be too different. San Diego's not able to invest into too much this round, and and this would be a doable round for Long Beach to take right back.
Yeah, just getting the return back. So this is going to be great to see. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's how I feel this series is just going to be a great series to just
Oh,
commentate. Ooh.
that raise grenade actually finds just a little piece of him, so that's going to dink Crayola's armor off a little bit and take off 16 points of his health, so might be just a slight bit harder for him to pull off an entry.
They're working their way again towards mid. If we're seeing the strat here, we got a lot of investment from the side of San Diego towards mid. We got 2-2. We're going to see Rising Rage try to make something happen, but MDZ gets the big crosshair, the big headshot on to Rising Rage, putting a man down. The investment's coming through towards A right now. We get the big pushes onto A Heaven. He gets caught up. Anir's getting ready. Eclipse shuts down Phantom. Oh, Anir gets one. Durag gets down in the process of trying to cross over toward A.
Yeah, bomb's gonna go down. Like Anir gets the kill and kind of backs off. He's waiting for his teammates to back up and support him. It looks like two are gonna try to funnel through spawn, so they're gonna have to follow up on this paranoia right now. Otherwise, I don't see how they're gonna be able to fully enter into this. They're trying to go out, but Crayola actually trades out one. Very nice 2v2 situation. They're rounding the corner, but the nano swarm is there. And Anir is able to find another one, but
it's just a pinch now. Can they do it? Oh my gosh!
They lined up for him. Double spray into the 3K on the round. So, yeah, I mean, funneling through there with, I mean, tight angles, like tight corners is perfect for Killjoy. Right, the nano swarm, you're going to get so much damage if you walk through that. And, you know, SMG with fast fire rates can go to spray down too. So, another clutch again. That was a 1v1 and now a 1v2.
It's just been great, you know. They're pretty much tied. I think it's just those little minute changes that are happening. You can't really account for it. I think the teams are doing great. I mean, other than both teams, I feel like have to watch out their investments with their lives at the very beginning. Try to spare more, get the man advantage. They're doing great. The players, though, are able to are really. You can see the confidence when it comes to the 1v2, 1v3 scenarios, right? Because they don't really care like most teams that would affect them. GDP, though, gets a giant 3K.
Jeez.
Double headshot with a body shot to get the kill. Rising Rage shuts him down. Eclipse gets Rising Rage. Now it is a 1v4. It's only Boop left with his name.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to go down very quickly. 4v1, unfortunately, not a flawless round for the side of San Diego, but 3L, I mean, they're getting into a hot start. And then one thing to think about as we go on in these matches is a lot, you know, we haven't seen, at least from what I've commentated, really any crazy comebacks. From what I've commentated, I mean, mostly once a team gets up in a game, they kind of keep that lead and hold on to it.
Yeah.
So, honestly, if Long Beach wants to win this game, they're going to need to go ahead and just honestly get these rounds back right now and step it up right now. Don't wait till, you know, the end of this half to get a few rounds onto the board and then wait for a second round comeback. Get these rounds now, you know, establish your dominance and take the match, you know, right now.
Yeah. Just want to point out, that's a pretty aggressive buy from the side of Long Beach. The op is coming out by the hands of Anir right now. They're going to be putting even more pressure on the map. I think both teams, what they're doing right now is they're confident in their aggression. And, I mean, that's what you want to see in defense. Sometimes, yeah, like we've said before, we have to defend accordingly, but being a little bit aggressive doesn't hurt. MDZ gets the kill on Rising Rage.
Interesting where they drop the attack and Killjoy. I mean, it completely blocks off mid and actually most of B bomb side, so it's going to force the rest of Long Beach to back out, and now San Diego Black's going to have the entirety of B bomb side. They're going to get planted down in a 5-degree situation.
If I was Long Beach right now, I would just save. They need the weapons. They did very aggressive buys right now. Definitely Anir. Anir cannot really try to peek his head open right now. That's a huge investment
5,
to lose.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, 5 health should literally back off here because all it would take would be about to say a raise nade, but they don't have a raise for the side of San Diego. But I mean, it'd take just a flick of the finger to take down Anir, so needs to back up with that op. I mean, such a big investment early on. Actually gets a kill, so that's there you go. Get the kill, back out, save it. I mean, it's round lost, but at least you save the op. At least you get a kill. But Jet's coming in to hunt, and Crayola gets taken down. It's a little bit over aggressive from Crayola. I mean, won't put too much damage to your economies in again, but it does give a little bit of money over to Long Beach.
Would you
4-0
say the
right now is a
investment to
dream
the op
start.
would you say the investment in the op was not the move, or would you say because he kept on to it, it might have been a good investment?
It's a high risk early in the game, right? When you're not off to such a hot start and your economy's not doing that great. I mean, if you sink, you sink 5,000, right? So you're putting all your eggs in one basket at that point. So, I mean, it's a great gun, great opening potential on a jet, good for first picks, but you just got to make use of it and hold on.
Yeah.
And just as I say it, first blood.
Yeah, that was
Another one.
Engineer getting 2, Boop shutting down Eclipse, leaving it at a 5v2 scenario. This might be the first round. Oh!
Almost gets 4. Rising Rage takes it out, and yeah, there you go. There's the op investment. I mean, definitely needed to hang on to it last round, because I mean, imagine not hanging on to that. Definitely wouldn't have had the money in the bank to reinvest for it, and may not have done what Anirio just did. 3K on the round, almost had the 4th in the end if Rising Rage didn't hit that shot. So
yeah, that was huge. That's makes it all up. But I mean, again, goes to show the confidence that both teams have. We have San Diego being able to bomb rush, get the kills that they need to get as quick as they're getting them, and as well as Long Beach not being scared to get into the gunfights. Rising Rage again is trying to do something over towards mid. I just hope he doesn't waste his life like he left.
He's just standing out in the middle of 4. I mean, this is actually really dangerous. I mean, luckily he's got his teammates to help him, but yeah, he's going to pay for it in the end. And I mean, losing your Reyna free like that is not what you want to have going on in the round, but I mean, it is an equal footing at 4v4. And
still got a fragger, and he's waiting for the headshot. But here says, no, whatever you could do, I can do better. Puts it at a 4v3. Anir's going off with that op, probably the best performance with the op that we've seen lately in this whole tournament here.
I mean, this was Anirio the other night. I mean, Anirio is playing lights out against San Jose. It's just it was the rest of his team that was a little bit lacking. I mean, something to think about those couple of rounds we saw. I mean, their biggest issue, I think, map 2 was just the clutches. San Jose clutched on them so many critical rounds to where if those clutches wouldn't have happened, you could easily have seen Long Beach in map 3.
Left.
But just too many clutches, and Anirio didn't have enough support, honestly.
Ooh. Though he does fall by the hands of Crayola, they do have 2 teammates that are basically one shot. I can't believe that Boop right now. Oh, it looked like he was one.
Wow.
10 seconds left.
Boop actually gets a kill, able to hold a bomb site all on his own. No way.
That was huge. That was huge from Mr. Boop. Mr. Killjoy Boop right now. One of the best in the leagues that you guys are being able to witness for those that are joining in with us here today. I think they're getting their groove back, Pierce. Right now, I mean, the comeback's starting, and that's what we like to see. We like to see the intensity coming in. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird that they were down almost 4-0. Now it's 2-4. They're bringing it up slowly. And look at Anir, already at 5,000 creds. Enough for, if he dies, he has enough for another one.
Yeah, I mean, now their economy's at a good point, and all it takes is that one round to get started. They're getting their economy going, so they're going to have a good foothold going into this game.
All right, we see Mr. Crayola here, team captain, getting ready for the push on to top B heaven. We got flashes coming in, smokes coming out.
They're going to spray. Wow, they do decide to spray. That's a good prediction.
3v3, or 2v2 now. Anir able to shut down Durag.
Bot coming back.
Bomb is getting planted. I'm pretty sure that they hear that coming through. Paranoia is coming in, Eclipse and GDP.
Yeah, they throw the paranoia, but they don't follow up immediately on it, which is interesting. They just kind of throw the paranoia and then just back off, and now they can't do... Oh, that is a good kill, Doyle.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, no.
Even better crosshair placement by GDP, but GDP now in a 1v1 situation against Boop. Boop trying to clutch again, was very good last round, holding a bomb site in a 1v3, but doesn't have much time in the world to work with. Hops on it, but yeah, not enough time. GDP plays it on the corner very nicely, and so stopping a potential 3 rounds in a row for Long Beach, and now they stabilize at 5-2.
That was huge.
Just as they get any sort of momentum.
Crayola
Diego
gets
stops
his
him.
hand on an op, though. A free op, to be exact.
Yeah, free ops are nice. I mean, when you get an op, it's good either way. But when you don't have to sink $5,000 into it, it's even better. And a Jet with an op is an insane sight to see. I mean, they're able to just dominate, take over, get those first bloods.
We're almost close to the half here. It is 7 rounds on the 8th one right now. 2-5. We do have San Diego in the lead here on map 1. We're getting a big push over towards mid. I think one of the biggest things that could help out Long Beach right now is learning how to shut down that mid side, because they always get at least three or two pushing in, and they lose a lot of their players in mid as well.
Fury ult. Actually, ult's right into Boop. Or no, I'm sorry, ult's, that's not Boop. That's a different player. But ult's right into the Killjoy. So, ult down, and honestly, not too much information gathered there from that ultimate.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready for a full A push. Well, it's going to be Mr. Lone Ranger Boop right here. Has 4 are committed and invested towards B.
I mean, he's hiding. He's in a good spot. Has nano swarms, and I think he has all of his alarm bots and sentries out. So should be able to potentially do a lot of damages. I mean, he could peek around at the right moment and easily get all 5. So let's see what he's able to do. They're not checking the corner. This is about to get real nasty as Boop goes in and gets 2.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
able to get the good headshot placement. And that could have almost been even more disastrous for San Diego Black. They're not checking any of these corners on Boop, and he's just been able to hold down A.
Oh my. Phantom almost got the kill. He's getting aggressive now. Gets the shots. Able to shut them all down.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Yo, I think they're getting he's getting the op back. He got the op back for a near. What? They stole the op.
He was able to turn on that because he was able to pour it out, and then he comes right back, and Phantom swings on him in a sick turnaround. And OS14's there to help clean up.
I know that
And
we
because
got...
you guys did say Boop is one of... Go on.
No, continue.
I was just gonna say, just because you guys said that Boop is one of the best killjoys, like, what makes him stand apart from all the other performances that we've seen?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that caught our eye about Boop is just how he uses a killjoy. On top of that, just like any other Sentinel in the game, almost, really, he's a top fragger, which is very weird to see. But not only are we seeing great Sentinel play from him, able to execute and get the kills that he needs to.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that was
They
great.
shut him down instantly. Crail actually takes the Odin, gets a kill with it too, so 2 kills for Crail. I think I only showed 1, but that should have been 2 kills.
Oh my goodness, MDZ gets his head popped off by Phantom. But going back to the Boop scenario, I mean, he's the only one with a killjoy that I feel like, not the only, but one of the few that I really see extremely comfortable and confident in their play and knows how to run it and can make it happen.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, Boop's able to shut him down. Oh, Odin
He's
shut him
alive
down.
too. I mean, should feel free to plant the bomb right now because Boop is very low HP, and
No charges
there's no reason that honestly Cruella should lose his full health versus 8 HP. Boop's just gonna have to get the best timing in the world right now to win this.
Big 3K for Mr. Team Captain Crayola, putting it at 6-3 right now. We are only 3 rounds away from the half.
Here.
Yeah, I think it's just Boop's understanding of how to use Killjoy as a utility, right? I mean, the first game I saw Boop in playing Killjoy, you know, was on this map, and just the knowledge of, you know, using the ultimates, and then in this game, just seeing Boop set up in different corners, not playing predictable, you know, having good utility placement on the alarm bots, sentries, and nano swarm. I think just has an overall really solid understanding of how Killjoy fits into this into their team comps.
I agree. Rising Rage gets a solid headshot on Eclipse, putting it at a 5v4 scenario. The Sheriff's in town, everyone. Causing a rotation back over towards mid. I think they're still going to go towards A. I think they might be able to put some pressure on to Heaven, making them think that they might be hitting that flank. But I think they're ulterior motive is to try to at least solidify B. But we are seeing the spike kind of consider going towards A.
I mean, he's lagging back right now, but GDP and Krill are trying to lurk up through
Oh
mid.
my
But
goodness.
that's another headshot by Rising Rage in this round, so feeling himself right now with that Sheriff.
Crayola able to shut down Anir, but he is low health right now, hiding in the smoke.
I mean, this could be a thrifty win. I mean, it's, you know, they're getting some kills in the round, but they're making it very, very painful. That's already a 4v2. I mean, they have no sort of decent arsenal at all.
Oh my goodness! He almost gave it to him. Oh, but Phantom
There's a
comes
thrifty.
in.
Yeah, Phantom finds the one gun, then gets 2 kills at the end. I mean, they made that extremely painful. I mean, you know, Rising Rage able to push into 5 people at the beginning, get a Sheriff pick, back off, get a first blood, and then gets another Sheriff kill out in mid. So, I mean, turns it into a 5v3 and just... That's a really good round to pull out, because look at that. And near you're able to get an op back. Phantom has a gun, 5,500 in the bank. Oops, got some money too, so that's going to throw the economy off of San Diego Black. I mean, you see they don't have any guns right now.
Get out of my way.
This round could be over very quick.
Oh, that
stuck.
feels bad.
Oh no, that could be a turning point in the round.
Boopto coming in says no. Rising Rage gets the trade on to Durag, putting it at a 3v2. Phantom putting down shots. Eclipse shut down Phantom. Now it's a 2v2 scenario. Oxkey trying to make something
One
happen.
enemy remaining.
Alarmbot coming in. Almost shuts
blinded.
down Mr. Eclipse. And there it is. Huge win, Pierce. It's almost tie game.
Last
It's either going to be
round in the
7-5 or
half.
6-6.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good spot to be, being in the last round. You know, down a little bit early, but making the comeback, and they threw the economy off. I mean, they're going to be able to buy some guns now. I mean, they're able to. I mean, they got to force this round last round before the half, but I mean, from where they started, ending it off 6-6, that's not going to be bad at all. I mean, it's going to be even for both teams and very doable in the second half. So, and what I was saying about taking the advantage early, I mean, neither team has honestly done that too much, and it's kind of one of the first times I think in a while it could be any team's game going into the second half.
Phantom trying to get a nade kill. Spawn nade. Isn't going to make something happen. Rising Rage trades on to JDP as Eclipse also shuts down Phantom. 4v4 right now in the round, and an Empress is out on the field. We do have another Empress ready on the side of San Diego. Right now they're trying to push and get B Heaven attacker kill. Joy near getting the shots onto Crayola right now. Shutting down one of the
Yeah, he
star.
stays around in the Killjoy ultimate for just a while, actually, to get a pick, and Rising Rage finds the other one.
See, this is boot, bro. Wait until the attacker Killjoy is almost over, puts down his Killjoy, and then allows his team to
Switching
advance
sides.
because it catches the other team off guard.
Yeah, they think they have the opportunity to push in because theirs is about over. But Anir hangs, like you look on the mini map, Anir hanged around, gets a pick, and immediately backs off. And then right as, yeah, you said, right as a Killjoy ultimate ends, they drop another one, immediately follow up into the side and clean it. So
6-6. We are in another buy round, pistol round. First pistol round did go to the side of San Diego. They got 4. So hopefully now Long Beach is going to be able to stop them, because if they get 4, it's going to be 10-6, 3 rounds away for San Diego. But right now, they're both at equal footing, and let's see which way it goes.
yeah, it'd be good on Long Beach. You get the pistol around here. They didn't get it the first half, but if they can get it here on the offensive side, that'd be key to start that second half breakaway.
Durag gets the kill onto Rising Rage. Phantom and Boop, though, trade out MBZ and Eclipse, one of their 2 heavy hitters. Anir pushing onto the B site, getting ready to plant.
Yeah, bomb's going down. Yeah, 4v3. 2 players are stuck up, actually wanting to push into heaven, but they're not doing it yet. And the Durag starting to push into the spawn, so I have to wait till the rest of the team push up to heaven. And OS14 hears that now, is going to throw out the paranoia, but still looking below. Durag's eventually going to push, but a nice double team takes him down. 4v2. GDP and the rest of the crew trying to push out of heaven, but I mean, Killjoy turret, literally the entire team on the site. It's going to be almost impossible to do it, but Crayola is making it work with 2 kills. Shouldn't be able to get the defuse here. Just going to try to do as much damage as he possibly can, and Nier takes him down. So there you go. They get that pistol round.
That was great to see. That was so intense. I wanted to start calling out, but too many things were happening. So now it looks like we're gonna get a rotation over from the side of Long Beach over towards A, as they already succeeded at B. I mean, I think that's a pretty common strategy, right? Pierce. Once a team wins a certain site, usually inclination is, hey, they're probably not gonna try to go towards A. They just won B. They're gonna try to hit it again. They're gonna do a full investment over towards B, leaving one side empty. Which right now, that's how it's going for them. A is free, and they invested into mid. They invested into B. They did not realize that they were not gonna go back there again.
Why would you not put anyone on A right there?
Oh my goodness! Anir gets the clip. Crayola shuts down. Anir Rising Rage shuts down Durag. It's a 4v3. Bomb is down.
I mean, you don't have to stack anybody there, but at least put one there. And I mean, to stack almost all at mid is kind of a crazy play, and it's not going to play. I mean, Crayola's not going to be able to enter in. Big crosshair goes ahead and gets dropped, and OS14's taking down Crayola. So, I mean, this is going to be a fast round. Even though GDP is actually getting two at the pistol, so they're doing a good job in these past couple rounds at least damaging, taking out a couple players, and getting a little bit of money back for themselves. But OS14's ready. I don't think GDP is going to try to push out. Don't know what there is to kind of lose at this point.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. And gets Boop in the back, runs to his death, and that's good. I mean, getting 3 kills on the round, you always want to try to make it as hard as possible for the enemy team, and stealing kills away and getting some money lets them buy this round and have just a little bit of credits left over in the bag.
And what is responsible for CSULB like basically breaking SDSU's momentum? I feel like for the first time, like in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they found their stride last game, and it just honestly took that one round they won, built it into another, then the economy kind of dropped off for, you know, San Diego Black, and then they rode that all the way into the second half, and now they got the pistol round, and then just kind of taking advantage of no one on A right there. I mean, gets them a 2-round lead. Oh, big crosshair there with a double headshot.
That was great.
Be able to hold him down, but that attacker killjoy is going to keep him out. So Boop doing his job, helping his team secure the bomb site.
Again, the aggressive pushes right now. It is a 3v4. Long Beach is at the man disadvantage right now.
Out of charges.
Alarm. Oh, his turret is coming in.
That turret does so much damage.
Oh my goodness. Boop.
Boop's got a lot of heads to swing on right here. Needs to reposition. This could actually be very deadly.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Boop, he's on it. You gotta check it. Oh, he only defused a half, but he's not looking. Boop should be able to get this, and Boop does.
Oh my goodness, man. Boop is a monster right now on the field. And I don't know why, Pierce, but when we cast, for some reason, it is always the Sentinels fragging hard, giving us some great gameplay.
Yeah, they do a great job. Yeah, you'll love to see it when they're able to come out and frag like that.
Yeah. I mean, this game, for both teams, I think we've seen great things out of the Phoenixes, the Reynas, and the Rages. But, man, it's just something about seeing a Sentinel player. It's happening all the time. Crayola, though, does got his Blade Storm ready. He's about to start pinging one. Oh, is blind. He can't see no more. One blade left. Gets shut down by Boop. 4v3.
Spike planted.
MDZ pushing down Mr. Big Crosshair himself, trying to make something happen for the team. Able to see the push. What they don't expect is a close corner. MDZ shuts down, though. Phantom. They're making a push from the front.
Last player standing.
Oh, my goodness. Boop is going off. Gets a 4K!
And now they find themselves 4 rounds up. I mean, we're 3-4 rounds down in the first half. Now they're 4 rounds up. I mean, Boop is 21. I mean, Boop, you can tell, is just feeling himself round after round and is honestly going to ride that momentum in the end. And now it just doesn't seem like San Diego Black has any answer for that at all. And now Boop's got his ultimate again. So does Rising Rage. So you gotta look to use this well to get on the bomb site and Could easily find themselves in 11th round.
So it looks like we're on a pause for at least 3 minutes. I think the teams are just using a timeout essentially. But we can use those 3 minutes to chat about what we've just seen. From you, McRib, what do you think? What's going on so far? Who do you think's gonna take it at the end? Do you think that there might be a comeback happening? What are your thoughts on this?
I think if this break can be really used to like reset, I mean, because even yesterday in yesterday's match, even though CSUN Red lost, before they almost lost their second round, but I felt like it was the pause that they took to really recollect and like, you know, remind themselves who they are. So I could see SDSU really turning this around if they use this pause productively.
What about you, Pierce? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they just have to take this time to strategize right now, and honestly, just use it to kind of just calm the momentum. Because I mean, a game like this, it's a very momentum-based game. I mean, we've seen it from, you know, various different teams, and especially SJSU, just how fast they were winning rounds and how quick they were playing the other day. It's just you've got to take this time to slow it down and just it's honestly a momentum stopper. I mean, you can do a little bit of strategizing, but I think it's mostly just going to be about slowing down that momentum and just taking a pause. Because I mean, Boop is feeling it right now. They're on a roll. They just need to try to ice him and just, you know, maybe get him a little antsy because he's probably ready just to keep playing right now.
Yeah, I agree. This can go good for both ways. If we're still staying hot on the side of Long Beach, or even San Diego using it for a momentum to just kind of slow it down a bit. But I think the ready match timer is off now. We're going into the next round, and I mean, we got 2 op players going against each other at this moment. Crayola's trying to make something happen, pulls out the op, getting ready, gets blinded though, and the Killjoy goes out. They know Crayola's there. He's only at 30 health. Can he get a kill with such a low health?
Him down completely, but wow, knocks down Rising Rage. That's a huge kill to stay alive with 31 health.
Phantoms though able to shut down Durag. They're going for A.
Here.
That is great. Great onto them. Phantoms knows, sees that where one is. But both Eclipse and GDP able to shut down 2 members from the side of Long Beach. This might finesse their round streak that they're on, unless something can happen from Anir and Oxby. But right now it's a 2v4, and it's looking like it's going into the hand of San Diego. Oh my goodness, get the double! Get the triple!
Stop lining up, man. But unfortunately, OS14 not able to find it. Honestly, that's a round that Long Beach are going to want back. I mean, Anir just uses the smokes very well, maneuvers around him, lines up 2 people, gets a third, but GDP takes him down, and then OS14 just doesn't have the best crosshair placement. Definitely like to see him step up. Well, actually, no, he's 18 and 13. I was looking at OS14 just for a second, but yeah. Well, actually, no, it was OS14 that died. So yeah, definitely want to see him step up a little bit, but close round that San Diego snags back.
The comeback of the century. I mean, this might be the comeback. Well, not crazy comeback. I guess we can consider it a crazy comeback. I guess we can define it however we'd like to, but I believe it's gonna go. It's gonna go in.
Let's see, we got an ultimate coming out. Actually, OS14 trying to teleport in the back. Decides to not cancel in the end, so they're able to get away. Crayola's gonna have to back off, and OS14 finds one, but Crayola gets him down. That's a 3v3.
It's going to be huge. Defender Killjoy going down, though, shutting down all of B. Phantom shutting down Durag right now. Top Heaven putting it at a 3v2. This game is just a nail biter, man. It's inching. It's like both teams can take it at this point.
Spike planted.
Who plants the bomb? The aggression is here.
Yeah, nice one's coming down, so Clip's not going to be able to push too much in there. Boop definitely has a bomb site locked down. I mean, Boop, Rising Rage still alive. He's definitely the 2 players you want. Both players are going to push out. Trades come across, a little bit of a crossfire. GDP again winning the final 2 kills in the round. So it's getting a little bit sloppy right now for Long Beach as they were up by 4, but now they're down by, you know, honestly only up by 2 with GDP getting clutch kills.
That was great to see. Kind of like it feels bad for everybody else, but they're just going off right now.
Yeah, it's just close. I mean, that's 2 rounds in a row now. I mean, if OS14 would have won that gunfight and then Rising Rage wins that gunfight right there, I mean, we're basically talking map point. And it's honestly not, it wouldn't be as close of a game, but 10-8, San Diego stopping the momentum a little bit. Maybe that timeout helped, and now they're getting back into it.
Okay, that round was so close, though. They did so well. So well. Crayola, though. Back into mid with the op, trying to get the aggression on first. Getting the man advantage. Engineer shuts down MDZ. Crayola takes down Poop, though. Runs away.
Yeah, good first blood to get. I mean, MDZ has been caught out a little bit, standing out in the open. And honestly, both rings have a little bit.
Too late.
2-rag, nice gunfight win. They made themselves over to A, but GDP again hanging on to the bomb site. Gonna throw a paranoia, but unfortunately bad timing. Phantom in a 1v3 is gonna get the bomb down, but I mean it's gonna be pretty hard to pull off right here. But and we've seen crazy 1v3 holds, especially from Boop. So if anybody else can do it, I think Phantom can too.
And there we have it. 10-9. They are inching closer and closer daily to get.
I think that timeout worked.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout's exactly what they needed. They need to get warm again. But the thing is, San Diego's already warm.
Yeah, I mean, it was just all about kind of slowing down the momentum, and it looks like that's what happened. I mean, they're up 10-6, and now 3 rounds in a row, the momentum is definitely in the hands of San Diego. I mean, we got Crayola still holding the op, full buys on the team, low creds on the side of Long Beach. So if they don't win this round, I mean, they are having that loss bonus, you know, come in, but it's only going to last for so much longer.
Trailer trying to shoot through, getting the blade storm out. Gets the kill onto a near. Gets shut down at the end by Boop. It's a 3v4 right now. Oxby trying to make something happen. Gets 1. Gets 2!
There's his gun. Now his gun's coming alive as he finds 2 kills. Turns a 3v4 disadvantage into a 3v2 advantage. Gets up onto the high ground, so.
Shadows traveling.
Teammates are going to be alive and feeling pretty good right now. Alarmbot is able to alert them of GDP's presence up top. OS14, though, not looking up top. Don't know why he didn't turn there. I mean, I get wanting to look for the bottom angle, but that just doesn't work out in the end. But hey, his team clutches it out. Phantom takes down the final 2, and so they know how to stop momentum as well. So 11-9, it's just, it's getting back and forth.
They're only 2 rounds away from solidifying the series. We still have to have San Diego get at least 4, but it's doable. All the players are showing up. Maybe that was a round they needed to shut down the momentum. Who knows? What's gonna go on here?
I mean, look at San Diego's weaponry, though. They don't have too much, but I mean, they've shown before a thrifty round can work. I mean, MBZ takes down a Nearer to start off. So, I mean, you're taking down a high-profile fragger right there and going to stick around the ramp. So if you can get another clutch headshot.
Rising Rage, though, shuts him down. They're getting the push on towards A, trying to make something happen. The attacker Killjoy comes in. We're going to get at least 1 that gets caught by this.
Destroyed.
They know exactly where 1 is, at least. Eclipse is found.
But now they're going to make a rotate, so they're going to try to get this bomb over. But Crayola is waiting for him. Crayola kind of crouches right here and makes himself not known, or just has extremely good crosshair placement. Instantly takes down Phantom. Going to be able to halt the push until his teammates are able to rotate. But no, the bomb actually looks like it's rotating all the way back to the spawn. Going to actually come back to A. It was going to B, but actually if he would have went B, that might have been the play. Just waiting here. I mean, he's only got 15 HP. He's got to make his move very quickly because even with a stinger, I mean, it just got to hit 1 or 2 bullets on him and he's dead.
Rising Rage goes down by GDP. Gets sniped by a stinger.
Bomb goes down. I mean, Boop needs to probably maybe potentially invest in some utility right now.
Standing.
Doesn't do it. GDP is gonna take down Boop. OS 14 though. Gun getting hot again, so does go ahead and get a headshot. Bomb should get defused, but if it's out in the open, I mean, this could work. No, all 3 players there. 11-10.
3 rounds for one, 2 rounds for the other. I could see this going in overtime.
Yeah, I
GDP
mean, 2 rounds
25
here,
and
3 rounds here, 1 round there. It's just, I mean, they're keeping it tight no matter what. I mean, look at that, 10 assists for MDZ. I mean, he's 13 and 20 right now, but 10 assists. Durag, though, with 11. On the other side, 9 and 9 for Rising Rage and Boop. So, multiple players, you know, they're not getting kills. They're at least finding a way to get shots down and put damage on the board. But looks like they're going to go for a B push here. Smoke is out A and over towards mid, but
Blocking sight.
trying to go for a push, but they've only got pistols right now. They don't have much of a buy.
Oh my goodness, Rising Rage gets a shot onto MDZ, and Oxby gets the trade.
These thrifty rounds that just keep working, man. And Nearier finds his ult and a gun as well. So now they're onto the B bomb site in a 3v2 situation. Last 2 players are basically, one's going heaven and one's going to be in the spawn, so they're going to try to make a split push here.
One
US
enemy
14
remaining.
lurking with 3 health.
Oh.
Well,
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
he's trying, but out in the open, not going to happen. And Nearier takes him down. That's 12-10. So there we have it. We've reached the first
Match point.
map point of this series, and that's for Long Beach.
That was really huge, though. Long Beach was able to get the guns, able also just to clutch out that round with such little investment. It almost looked impossible for them, but they made something happen. And now they're all fully stacked as the side of San Diego. It's not that they're stacked, but they only have 1 player with the Bulldog. But I've seen work done with the Bulldog, so.
There's 3 ultimates to invest for Long Beach. And right as I say that, I mean, Phantom's already trying to rush in quickly, but gets dinked down to 51 before he can even make it on the site. Crayola's definitely taking some damage, though.
Anir is able to shut down Crayola. MDC is getting ready, trying to get something to happen. Roomba to the face. He'd be able to get the kills. Rising Rage comes with an aggressive push right now. It's a 4v2. Can San Diego do it? Can they still stay in the match? Or will they be losing this match, going on
Last player
1-0?
standing.
Nope. Yeah, Clips is stuck. Boop.
Attackers win.
Who better to finish off the first map than Boop? Definitely top fragged on the team in 13-10, so I think at least I got my prediction all right that Long Beach would win this first map, so.
What did you
Yeah.
say, Alon? Did you say Long Beach would win?
I said 3-2 or 3-1, but I guess that goes to one of my predictions as well. Just right now it's one up.
One for somebody, so.
Look at this pattern.
Yeah,
they all did.
Oh my god, they're actually all alternating, aren't they?
Yeah,
Green,
they're-
red, green, red, green, red.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas,
wow.
everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody watching right now. But, geez, 7 plants for Boop and top fragging.
That man was an absolute beast right now. But Rising Rage with the 5 first bloods. Behind him, Anir with 4. Oh my, just those 2 have 9 alone. It'll take, let me see here. Yeah, it takes 3 players from the side of San Diego to even have 9 combined.
Wow.
But all of them did well. This is great action. 13-10. I can't wait to see what
11.
happens in this next round. But before we go anywhere, guys, before we go anywhere, just make sure to check out our sponsors. Another sponsor, I know we were talking about Boop, knowing how to play a Killjoy and just understanding the game. If that's you that wants to understand the game, get better into the competitive scene, I would recommend going to Radiance GG. They have all the information you need to become a better player. So go check them out below. Link should be below this stream, and you'll be able to get access to some incredible information.
Okay. Well, we are going to take a little 10-minute break here. Do we want to say anything before we wrap it up and take a hydrate break?
Yeah, and also we're gonna mention Radiance. Definitely mention our other sponsors as well. Ritual Motion, you can use. I think if the code's still active, CVL20 to receive 20% off. We're still partnered by. I'm going to mention this one in a bit. The Cal State Entertainment Alliance. So if you guys are interested in honestly working in the entertainment industry, they've got opportunities where you can do internships and receive college credit, and I definitely want to check them out well. And for any blue light glasses, CEV collection, they look good and they're definitely going to help protect your eyes because as gamers, what are we staring at all day? Our phones and our screens. So definitely want to protect your eyes if you want to be that old grandpa still gaming when you're 70 80 years old. So definitely give them definitely check them out. And yeah, guys, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back for map number 2.
What is going on, everybody? We are back as we're going into map 2 Haven. Right now, we have Long Beach in the lead for the series. 1-0 at the moment. If you guys don't know, it's a best of 5. So first one to get 3 wins in the series. And that's what we're looking at right now. We do have Long Beach as at the advantage, but don't sleep on San Diego as they also performed extremely well that first match. Joining me here today is the brother Pierce. Pierce.
I got it right.
Yep.
I got it right.
You did.
Map 1 to Long Beach, but let's see if I can get San Diego 3 in a row right. But yeah, no, last game was close. I mean, started off pretty strong for San Diego in the beginning. I mean, I think they're up 5-2, and I thought with how some of the rounds rolled in a row, I mean, they're up 4-0 actually. I was like, are we about to have another quickie? But Long Beach hung in there and ended up winning by 3. I mean, played really well. I mean, honestly, on the back of Boop. I mean, Boop holding down A like 2 separate rounds in a row on defense, just getting, 3 kills. OS 14 kind of lighting up a little bit towards the end of the game. They clutched it and hung in there. And honestly, we haven't seen that a lot from teams. Once teams honestly start taking the lead, they just keep it rolling throughout the way. But Long Beach was clutch, something they probably wish they would have been in their semifinal series, but hey, they're showing up tonight. Still money on the line and still a bronze placing.
Yeah, they're still getting they're still gonna get rewarded. So we're seeing a little bit change up though in the side of San Diego as we're getting Eclipse swapping out the Killjoy for the Cypher, and as well as Durag trading out the Breach for a Sova. Phantom also trading out his for a Sova, and it's almost similar comp, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Boop. I'm going to be the Killjoy specialist as always. Phantom's going to change it up, though. Going from an entry fragger into an initiator, more or less, and then now you're going to throw Rising Rage. Stick to an entry fragger. Nearier's going to potentially play Phoenix. That's interesting. They'd swap it up here. Then OS 14 on the trusty Omen. Other side, yeah, we've got now instead of a Killjoy, we've got a Cypher. I mean, I love Cypher for this map. I mean, his cams and his traps, I think, work really well here. Good swap up for them, and almost honestly an identical comp except for the Killjoy and the Cypher. Or now there's a Rain instead of a Phoenix. But overall, honestly, pretty standard comps, pretty well balanced. So I don't see any flaws in either comp.
Not really for me either. I think it's going to be worked well for both.
I'm interested to see though how San Diego Black play this. It's just so interesting. I'm like very intrigued by San Jose ever since the start of this playoffs. I mean, just how they played attacking the other day, just going from A to C. They never even touched B. It was like B wasn't even a point on the map. Like they literally made it look like a 2 bomb site map. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how both these two teams play it and how SDSU starts off on the offense. Looks like they're all going to stack A. Yeah, the Cypher tripwire goes up, so it might try to go for a fast A push, but look who's sitting right there and waiting. Boop in the corner, already got his utility out.
Boop, man. He's going to be, I mean, I'm expecting him to make more plays for the team as this continues, but we're going to get the game kicked off here as it's a pistol round, buy round, huge eco round as well for most teams. And we'll see how this starts playing out. We got Crayola trying to get the initiation as they start going down a alley or a long. And we're going to get at them pushing straight through.
Yeah, they're full committed now. It's going to be hard to rotate out of this, honestly, because the rest of Long Beach is already rotating back in. They're onto the bomb site. Boop still alive in a corner. He's got his teammates there now. He's going to find the perfect timing. Yeah, his teammates are already taking care of him a long.
You know exactly where he's at. Anir's taking shots, shoots through. Rising Rage, though, gets the kill. It looks like they traded at Pierce. Rising Rage got the Jet. Anir went for Phoenix, so...
Yeah, swapping up a little bit. Rising Rage said, hey, let me take over the Jet reins this game, and doing good so far. I mean, Boop didn't have to do much in that round, honestly. It was so good on his teammates to be able to rotate over and I mean, Boop does good. I mean, Killjoy is just so good at being able to slow down the opposing team, and you saw it last game with how he was able to hold A, and he just plays these corners, and nobody is able to like take care of him when he plays these corners, because by the time his utility's done, he's able to do so much damage. So Boop is, you can see watching this game just how critical Boop is to that team.
Oh my!
Thank God. Somebody has to play aim labs here.
No
Oh
way!
my God!
Ace!
He just aces it with a pistol. No way.
What in the world? Holy smokes! Does Rising Rage rise to the occasion? Gets an ace for the team. That was a dominant.
Clip it.
round.
Somebody's got to clip that in chat. I mean, that right there has to be. I mean, we've seen an ace before in the playoffs when we saw one the other night. I think it was a match I was commentating with Bent. We saw an ace on Catwalk on Ascent, but honestly, this one takes a cake. I mean, does it with a pistol. Clean headshots all the way around. I mean, was just transferring his aim perfectly. And he's already hunting for more with the Blade Storm in mid.
Gonna be very great for Rising Rage. We get the scams, but GDP does shut him down. Boop gets the trade, though, which is huge, leveling the field at 4v4 when it comes to the man advantage. Oxv, though, at a real big advantage here as he's on top of a crate. Boop knows where he's at. Near gets the headshot with a Marshall. Dude, the craziness just keeps going.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rising Rage goes down, but 8-0 start. Phantom trying to challenge long with a Spectre. Not honestly the best play, and so that's going to get San Diego an entrance onto the bomb site. Two teammates are all the way over at A, and one's trying to wrap around behind them. You know, S14's in a good spot. I mean, they haven't fell back yet. If they were to try to fall back, I mean, he can easily catch them in the back, so. They're not even paying attention to their back, so if he inches his way up here, just kind of... It's gonna be dangerous. GDP, wow, sees actually decides to spray through it. I don't know how he was able to see. I mean, I don't know if the smoke had fallen there or not, but wow, Boop trying his best effort in the end.
Shot right now. Oh my!
Way. GDP shooting bodies for some reason. I mean, hey, you guys are getting rolled the first point. I mean, that's game on now. You start shooting bodies, it's gonna get heated.
This is a very interesting map right now. We're starting off with some crazy momentum, crazy plays by both teams. Oh my goodness. Rising Rage pulling out the op, getting ready to just do some work with it. But it looks like they're all investing over towards A. This is going to be huge, though. Boop is going to be the only one here watching for A. He got his utility down. The utility king. Shots go off. They know. Team knows. Rotations are coming through right now. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, I mean, they're making San Diego State back up because they were kind of committing to A, but MDZ is trying to linger around, maybe see if somebody flanks, and they're very slowly rotating in their spawns. I mean, not making any sort of pressure yet. I mean, that's what the Boot brings when they want to try to go A again, but I mean, with how Boot plays, I don't know if A is going to be an answer at all for them this game, and they might have to look towards, honestly, C, because it doesn't look like these teams want to go B again. It almost seems like the same thing from the San Jose match, or just B is just there. You know, maybe it's just a rotation place, but well, honestly, as I say that, here they are stacking up outside of B.
Phantom's going to be the only one to answer the call. Calls should be coming out here pretty soon. Communication, Crayola putting down the bomb.
Spike planted.
Yeah, Phantom needs to play his life. I mean, he doesn't have any way to hop up or do any crazy plays. He has to wait towards his team to get through. Bomb's planted at the front, so they're going to have to try to clear out if they can.
Oh my goodness. Crayola gets a headshot on towards Phantom. Anir, though, pushing up. Crayola again, headshotting Anir. Only one left is Rising Rage himself. They know he has an op, but I don't think they're going to challenge.
Nope.
I would just save.
Yeah, he's got to back up. I mean, again, another early op investment, and don't think they're going to try to go hunting too hard. One player's going to A, one's still C, but I think Rising Rage is in a great spot. So they had 2 rounds up, and Rising Rage started off the game so hot, but San Diego able to find their way back a little bit with a couple rounds. Rising Rage will still have the off and equalize it at 2-2.
That was That was good. That was good strategic gameplay from them both. They were able to turn the tides now. It's 2-2 tied game in the series at Haven. Both teams are playing their hearts out right now.
Yeah, it was actually a good call to go B in the end because no one was really there, and kind of the two players that were leaning there. I mean, Phantom just had to sit backside. I mean, he had no utility at all to really flush him out. I mean, he had a recon dart in the end, but that was about it, and couldn't really make much sort of play. But kind of risky for Rising Rage to kind of peek that right there.
Yeah, and then we did see right now the op transfer over for Phantom. So Koba right now with the op. Oxfy in a great position. But I think they're fishing him out right now. They're going to fish him out. They know exactly where he's at.
Well, Big Crosshair is trying to lurk. I mean, has to know that somebody's probably sitting there in their corner. I mean, he's got a Cypher backing him up too, so OS14 is going to really have to be able to spray them down quickly if he wants any chance, and does it. Perfect headshot by Big Crosshair, gets him that entry, and now they're looking to rotate to C. Phantom's on one of the back of the side, actually does have that op, almost quick scopes Eclipse with a double.
My goodness, and near almost shuts down the enemy Cypher. GDP picks up the op. That is huge.
Yeah, getting that op in their hands. I mean, Phantom did such a good job to honestly get a kill and stay alive. And if he would have had just maybe a few milliseconds more, he might have been able to take down Eclipse, but just not enough in the end. So there goes 3 rounds in a row for San Diego. MDZ starting to light things up a bit with 3 kills, and now they're getting these first bloods. They're slowing it down a little bit and making it happen. Now GDP is the one with the op. I wonder if he's gonna try to throw that over to Crayola. Doesn't look like he will to start, actually. Is sitting over towards C Long, holding on to the op, so GDP is going to try his luck with a gun and see what he can make happen.
I think he's just feeling himself right now, but we're seeing a bunch of sheriffs, a couple shotguns come out of the side of Long Beach right now as they're trying to grab an answer. I mean, I think those are probably the best great defensive zones, but get the weapons locked.
Yeah, quick scopes Rising Rage. So first blood for GDP, so he definitely is feeling it. And Rising Rage now a couple rounds in a row has fallen flat after that ace and that very hot start. GDP, the other one, Phantom's making himself an open target, so they're getting first bloods, and looking like they're trying to rotate now, but they honestly could have just gone C. I mean, there's nobody really in the best position to challenge him. Boop might be able to get a nasty headshot here. Oh my god. Boop, and he's gonna slow him down, so it gives his teammates time to rotate around, but Clips and MDZ are there to find both Boop and Anir, so OS14 has a shotgun, needs to play this paranoia perfectly. I don't know if he knows anyone's on the back of the site. Not gonna work out in the end, so yeah, Big Crosshair takes him down and makes it all work.
Hey. Hey.
Putting in the work, Mr. Big Crosshair himself in this round. I mean, the tides are changing pretty quick, but it did look
in a row.
Yeah, it did look like that last map though. So maybe they just need to get at the fire underneath their butts once again. But we'll see. We're seeing. Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Rising Rage instantly just one taps Crayola.
It was like a Vandal quickscope. He just pops in the aim, and Crayola lines up with the head and gets him. So first blood to strong on a start, and let's see if San Diego can rotate it all. I mean, they're already gonna look to rotate it A, but I mean, Boop's there. What are you gonna do when Boop? I mean, I think he's got a nano swarm in there. He's got a turret up near heaven. I mean, they tried to take over Boop's A at once. Didn't work out. The teleport comes into heaven, but then there's gonna be an alarm bot right above it. They do take it down. Boop's gonna prop the defender Killjoy and promptly get out of the bomb site.
Right now, they know where Anir's at. Flashbang.
That might stun them. If they don't get out, that might stun a lot of them. Let's see if it actually gets anybody. It actually does get the Reyna just in the end. I thought, I mean, with their plant time, that it might get them, but it's a 5v2. They're all stacking bomb site. It's going to get defused. It's a Long Beach. They're going to stop the 4 rounds in a row. Finish them off. Woo.
Mr. Commando Boop.
Commando Boop. Getting the kills, shutting them down, and getting another round on the board. So again, You, that's Boop's playing ground right now. You're not going to take it over. You got the bomb down, but he's going to take what is rightfully his right back. And he's sitting at 8-5. So again, another strong game by Boop. Rising Rage still 9-3. Still very high up there off that hot start.
He's definitely keeping them alive right now. Putting it at a 3-4. We're going to probably see a tie series here again at any point, really. We are at the 7th round. We're only 5 rounds away from the half here. And if we're looking at the minimap here, it can go either way, really, Pierce. We got 2 invested over to the side of A, but it looks like they're leaning more towards mid. Reyna lurking near B, and then Tripwire going towards C. So,
well, imagine if they hit C right now, right? There's always that lone player that hits C, and they know where the Sentinel's set up, right? They know that Boop is set up on A. So if I'm San Diego State, I'm going to overload C right now because you know the rest would be spread out mid garage. And if you know they're playing the one lone player there, pull a San Jose, just start hitting C every round and exploiting that lone player. But I mean, they're actually able to get the bomb down B again in the same plant spot that they won that round on. And actually, they're getting quickly dropped in the back as MDZ and Eclipse takedown kills. So 4v2. I mean, the B plant's working. I mean, they're able to get in, get out. I mean, they're in such good post plant positions that. Oh no, that's a.
oh my!
About to say that's an op shot he's gonna want back, but he just turns out the sheriff instead, and boom, takes him right out. So. No big deal, but they do lose round in the end. So there you go. I mean, when San Diego State does not go A, they're gonna find success, and they found it twice on B. So if they want to have a good offensive half, I mean, they're up 5-3 right now. If they want to close this out, potentially take it to 9-3, and just really cement themselves on this map, they need to stick B. They need to stick C.
Yeah, right now they don't have a good counter. Long Beach does against those two, so. They need to find those Achilles heels and just start putting the dagger in the back. We do have smokes coming out from both teams. Boop again at his prime position at A. Recon bolt comes out.
Hunter's Fury's gonna come out from Phantom. Actually takes down Crayola, takes down Durag. Actually, it's 2 kills of the Hunter's Fury. Honestly, I haven't seen more than just 1 kill with it in a while. So Phantom for Long Beach starts with the round hot, and Nearier finds another.
GDP's trying to make something happen for the team, trying to get Oxby, gets the kill onto Oxby, tries to make something, gets shut down by Rising Rage. Eclipse the only one left at full health. Eclipse able to get Rising Rage 2v1, but they just gotta bop him. He's dead.
Yeah, I mean 38.
Or should I say, they just need to boop him.
Yeah, Boop's gonna boop him right now. I mean, Boop is at full defense. Turret's gonna come online. Nanoswarm comes out, so it's going to take a minute for Eclipse to try to push in there. Boop's got to hear the reloads. Oh my god, just spray, Boop. Just spray. Just get ready to do it. Gets him in the end, so there we go. Another round back on the board, and here we go. Here's that back and forth again. I mean, if these teams are going to keep going back and forth, I mean, this could, you know, this could find its way into a long series, or it could just be an extremely long 3-0.
This is pretty insane. 4-5 right before the half happens. I mean, I want to say it's going to be 6-6. Not even a 7-5, just 6-6 right now.
Just 6-6 again. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. These teams go back and forth. I mean, somebody always finds a way, whether it's, you know, Phantom opening up with a double Hunter's Fury kill, or who knows. But yeah, there goes Phantom being the sole player on C. The Near is actually going to jump around and hold them again. And again, the bomb's just being dropped back at enemy spawn, so they're trying to kind of roam around, get some feelers. I'm surprised to see 2 players looking towards A, because Boop and Aniri are there. Accidentally called out Aniri on the Jet earlier, but no, Aniri is playing the Phoenix.
GDP, though, shuts down Rising Rage, the Jet that we were just talking about.
Yep. And it looks like Crayola and Eclipse are positioning towards A. They are actually going to commit to this bomb site again, so I mean, they're actually making it work, but where's Boop? Boop's dead. Okay, Boop's dead. So, I mean, Boop goes down today. They're able to take it. I'm honestly very surprised with the result in the end.
We do have one in the back of spawn.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna. They might honestly save. I mean, one's got the op, and there's 4 players all with ultimates. I mean, Jet is still holding her ult, and she's probably got some at least, you know, utility on her hands to move around. Durag's going to get fallback position, so I think if you're Long Beach, you just chalk it up. Sit back. You have to save that up. At least has to say that. I mean, OS14 can push up. Oh, no. Crayola just jumps up and is ready. Now Crayola's going to go hunting for this op, so can they even save it in the end? Yeah, Phantom's got Crayola, so that's a huge kill. Oh, no. At the final second of the round, doesn't even save it, so a good kill on Crayola, but loses the op in the end, so they're not going to be able to buy that back. I mean, nobody has money for even a major buy and all. I mean, Phantom's going to try to pull out the Marshall, but it's not that effective when you've got a team of full armor. I mean, I like it in the mid rounds when, or the early rounds, like, you know, post pistol round when, you know, they maybe only have 25 armor or no armor at all. But when you've got 50, I mean, you've got to be able to hit those headshots, and you've got to have precise aim.
We've seen them done it with a whole team full of sheriffs. They just got the sheriff kills, swapped the guns. Phantom trying to make something happen with the sheriff. Other team knows that they have the advantage when it comes to the weaponry with the armory here. But they basically got pistol snipers in their hands. It's a very slow start, but I think we're going to get a push into towards garage to open up the C push.
Yeah, they're just going to drone it out and see if anybody's there, and they might commit to it. But, I mean, there's 3-4 players all around in that area, and the only other player is Anira on the other side of the map that just got eliminated. Right as 2 trades come out, OS14 finds him with a shoddy, Boop gets one, but they're going to go down real quickly. Rising Rage. He's trying to make it a 6-6 for you, funny, but it's going to be hard to 1v2.
Yeah. 7-4 last round before the half. Either 8-4 at the start.
Last round before the switch.
Full investments are coming out from both teams.
This goes here.
Yeah, they've got to now. Last round before the half, so ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Valorant, this is a round whenever you see those forward to the top, you want to invest every money, because once it goes to the next half, they will be back on another pistol round, so invest all you got, try to put everything into this round and win it. I mean, you're going to see some ults invested. I mean, there is 5 ults, so I mean, we're going to see a pretty hectic round.
Can either go quick or go small.
They're going to go very quick. Right
Oh
here.
my goodness! Oxby gets 2, but he gets shut down by GDP.
Yeah, Rising Rage runs another, so there they go. They're hunting quickly. They got a 4v2 situation. Boop's alone on the A bomb site. 2 players are coming to his domain, but little do they know he's about to drop his ult and make their life pretty hard time right now.
Spike planted. 1 enemy remaining.
Oh no, right through the cage.
He tries to get in there. He tries to be a little cheeky. Now he's going to get the bomb. Durag, though, trying to hold in a 1v3, but should get tagged down pretty quickly right here. Yeah, Rising Rage.
With the pistol. He didn't
A little bit of
even care.
acrobatics. Yeah, a little bit of acrobatics with the pistol. Knocks him down, so they're down into the half, but not too far off. 5-7.
Switching sides.
And yeah, San Diego Black just had to make it work elsewhere that game, and they did get 1 round on the A, but most of the rounds they won, they made it work elsewhere. I mean, their B play was solid. I mean, they just kind of pushed it and got bombed down, and Long Beach didn't have an answer for it. So overall, I mean, solid offensive round, at least getting 7 on the board.
Yeah. What I do appreciate is that the scoreboards look almost identical. So really, those rounds that were run were out of straight strategy. There was a couple, of course, where it was just aggression and straight gun skill, but most of them did come out of strategy, out of just like how we wanted to. You see the weakness, exploit it, use it for your advantage, and that's what they were able to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's very split. I mean, there's only one. I mean, they're up 7-5, but there's only one person over double-digit kills on San Diego. So, I mean, we haven't really seen any flawless rounds. Most of these rounds are coming down to 1v2s, or, you know, they're coming down to not that big of a man disadvantage.
Oh my goodness! Rising Rage again with the burst. Bomb is going down at C. 3v3. Oxby is only with 13 health. Crayola trying to make something happen in the flank. Unable to. Oh, he might.
should have won that. I mean, get to live. Yeah,
Oh,
right click
no.
Phantom. Oh my god. That's a 2v2 though. Yeah, big crosshairs hunting for blood right here.
Last player standing.
Daniel Crayola is in the back. Oxby's able to shut him down 6-7 right now as the comeback looks like it's starting to generate.
Yeah, Phantom held off Crayola just for long enough. I mean, did end up winning that gunfight in the end, but Crayola wasn't able to collapse as fast as he probably would have liked to, and that hinders their retake in the end. So there's a critical pistol round for Long Beach, and now you got to think they're set up in a good position to win this round and tie the game up. So I mean, both these teams continuing to slug it out against each other.
They're just taking one inch, one punch, one step at a time. Wise words from Mr. Rocky himself, but we're seeing GDP getting really up and close and personal here. Clips gets the kill onto Boop. Rising Rage, though, shuts down Crayola. I think that's a good trade. Rising Rage shuts down Eclipse. Now we have a man advantage for the side of Long Beach. This is great to see. Phantom shutting down MDZ. GDP needs to make something happen for his team. Oxby's going to go back, check the flank. Oh, no.
He should keep looking.
One enemy
I mean, well,
remaining.
granted, the Omen did decide to turn away towards mid, so I mean, he's only got a shotgun, has to pick his gunfights wisely. I mean, it's a 1v4, it's impossible. So there we go, tie game. I mean, they started off 2 rounds hot. Got 8 all their own. I mean, they lost first blood, but able to trade the other 2 kills real quickly at.
Oh my goodness, is he 2 health right now?
At the cut, yeah. Then MDZ all alone at A, and so they're able to swarm A, and not able to take the thrifty round, and that's 7-7. So we should get a nice full buy round here.
Really huge for the team. Oh no, able to get 1. He's gonna try to get
actually
2.
Still alive and getting kills, and an Nearer backs up and dies.
That's a feels bad.
Wow.
Picks up a Spectre, dude. They got played.
He's trading up, you know. He's trading up. He's working his way up, you know, starting from the bottom, and eventually he'll be there.
That was a big brain play. I mean, end of the day, able to get 1 super weak, and then causes Rising Rage to just move back, or no, a near to move back.
Yeah, and actually dies because he has to like back away, but he didn't realize how far he was gonna back up, and ended up dying in the end.
Oh my goodness, GDP though.
Stealing sight.
So clean. So 2 rounds in a row is quickly gonna get dented. I mean, GDP opens up with 2 kills in a row. I'm surprised that just that is able to happen. I mean, you know that Garage is such a key point to the map, and that people are gonna peek it, and they'll end up losing that in the end.
Cover going out.
Yeah, that over peak really cost them there. Phantom though, getting ready, is not able to get the kill. Is getting ready up close. Durag prepared, trying to position spot there.
What's that headshot of me? Oh man! If Phantom would have peeked that sooner with a Spectre, I mean, he would have caught him shooting that recon bolt. And now we get to their headshot on Crayola.
Gets the Phantom trade as well. Gets on the top garage window. They're starting to shoot through the window, trying to see if they can get just anybody. They got C stacked. This is the moment where I would say just transfer the bomb somewhere else.
I mean, yeah, now what GDP's done has been completely equalized. I mean, now it's a 3v3. OS14 has a gun. He's hunting. Turns on the player in the corner. GDP was looking at his teammate. Good reaction time by OS14. The bomb will go down, and oh, baby, 3 rounds in a row for Long Beach.
Right when at the beginning, right, it looked like it was all falling apart. GDP made a great entrance, taking out those 2 people at Garage, and it was like, man, that's kind of a foolish thing to do, right? And then the team clutches out. So it goes to show, really, the side of Long Beach, they can all hold their own. And not that most teams can't, but there is some that show that confidence. And again, both of these teams have done that. But right now, they deserve a highlight. They got that.
Get out of my
They
way.
have showed the great confidence right now. And it's just great to see. Because even just highlighting 2 players, Oxby and GDP, probably, again, part of the top 3 of the Omen players in the league right now. And they're going against each other here to see which team will be top 3 by the end of this week.
Oh, MDZ needs to back off of that, because Rising Rage is posted and ready to rip his head off with that Blade Storm. But Crayola's going to dive out quickly, but actually in the midst of the confusion gets through the smoke and his teammates push in. So excellent retake so far, but it's still only a 3v3 and Nearier's hiding in a corner. That player's
Oh my
just gonna take him
goodness.
down. OS14 gets another Phantom again with the Hunter's Fury, making it work this map. And now that is 4 rounds in a row for Long Beach, so they are on their way. They've got the momentum in this game and are only 4 rounds away. I mean, Rising Rage, 18-9, playing so solid. But I got to highlight Phantom. I mean, a double kill this game with the Hunter's Fury. You know, Hunter's Fury, he gets back, is able to kill the, you know, the bomb diffuser there. So definitely a very smart Sova player. Just wanted to highlight that Hunter's Fury usage.
Yeah, Phantom's just been getting crucial kills. Even last round, as he was playing in the Rays, he might have gotten, I think, only just 1 explosion, but I like the way that he's trying to clear out. He's shooting his rockets to date. Now we're seeing him do great things with the Hunter's Fury. Phantom's been a key player for them as well. And, I mean, they're... Pierce, it's looking like they're running it off. I think both of our things will be wrong. It might be 3-0.
They're just playing clutch Valorant today. I mean, that's something they didn't do in their semifinal series against San Jose. I mean, they were the ones that were honestly getting clutched on round after round, but they're being clutch today, and that's what's carrying them. And this is such a close game. SDSU Black is such a valiant opponent, but it's their clutch play that is really winning them through right now.
Yep. They're working through right now. Oh, no. Turn around and look. Oxby is able to get the kill. Oxby gets 2. Almost gets 3.
It's a 1v1. Eclipse has to win it, but no, only has a pistol. Boop is not going to lose those. 5 rounds in a row. Bomb gets planted for a little extra cred. Has got full utility and now has an ult. So, and they're 3 rounds away from stamping this a 2-0 series. And hey, once you're down 2-0, I mean, a reverse sweep. Something we haven't seen yet, at least from when we've commentated. I mean, I know Burgundy did that, I think, on the first series of the playoffs, but we haven't personally commentated one yet, so that'd be crazy to see if that happens. But so I'll be on the scoreboard. A little bit of a rough time for some players in San Diego Black.
Yeah, they were almost identical at one point, but now it is starting to fall. Eclipse trying to make something happen, and Near getting the shots on, though.
But even in the midst of some of the players having low KDs, I mean, they're only 3 rounds off. I mean, yes, granted, you know, they just lost 5 rounds in a row, but to still be, you know, this close in the game is just a testament to how well they've been working together, and other teammates are picking up the slack in certain moments.
Yeah, they are pretty even at the end of the day. That is true. Even though the scoreboards don't match, I mean, it literally can still go any other way. One of them builds the momentum again, and we're back at 10-10. Easy.
Oh
GDP, though, gets that long shot.
Yeah, there's 2 pushing in there alone. I mean, Boop's able to finally get him, and here comes the drone out. Gets recon bolted. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to follow that up pretty quickly. Boop now will drop the ultimate, so we don't see any aggression here, so I mean, that is going to force players to back off, but Durag actually finds him with a shock dart in the end. So now a 2v3. Let's see if a Nearier and OS14 can be hot with their aim right now, because they're gonna have a tall task to do here.
MGZ though shuts down Oxby. Now it is a 1v3, and Near is the only one left.
He knows. He's got to play it. Now he gets him back in a good position. Throws a flash out. Actually knows he got him flashed. He's gonna throw that flash again in a good spot. Gonna play a little bit of a ring around the Rosie. I mean, MBZ just gonna tap him out.
Oh,
ooh! I like the idea to try to get a little bit of damage on him, but MDZ is not gonna play any sort of games there. Gets an instant headshot, excellent reaction, and so stops the 5 rounds in a row bleeding, and now they make it 10-8.
This is what I was talking about. Like, their skill pool is so matched right now. It's great. It's great just to see that. And even as well, right now, it's kind of insane. I mean, they stopped the momentum. So, can we see a 10-10? Probably. Or even like last match, they'll go up 11, they'll hit 10, and then it'll all be hit or miss.
And they're stacking the right bomb sites right now. I mean, look, there's actually 3 near C, so they're not going to let them just try to maul over C, and they see all 5 there, so the callouts come out. I mean, it's going to be even trade. Crayola having shaky shots. Oh, no, that's not going to help their chances as Boop finds 2. 3v2 situation, gets the bomb
Spike
down, and now
planted.
2 players that had ults on the round are going to be down and out for the count.
That was real huge for the for Long Beach, man. They came in there. I was kind of scared for some of the players. They're getting shot by a turret right now. MDZ is getting his health just melted away. And there we go. Attackers get it. 11-8. They are just 2 rounds away from sealing the series at a 2-0. They would just need one more map, and they have claimed top 3 in the series for Valorant.
Yeah, looks like we're actually going to get a pause called in right now, and I think this is a perfect time in the game. I mean, you're close, but I mean, you just lost, honestly, 6 out of your past 7 rounds that you played, so I think, yeah, it was Eclipse calling the pause, so I think they're going to take a little 3-minute pause and get it. I mean, they need it. They need time to just slow the momentum down. I mean, that was a long... Yeah, I mean, 6 out of 7 rounds we just saw there on the scoreboard. Definitely Long Beach taking this game into their hands, playing such an excellent offensive side. They just... San Diego State needs to do the same thing. They just need to take a break, try to ice them a little bit, just kind of cool down a little bit and see if they can gain that momentum right back. I mean, last game it worked. I mean, the team that took a pause took about 3-4 rounds in a row, so if they want to equalize it and go into overtime, this is their chance.
I mean, this game has been so great, and it really, honestly, it's been just neck and neck. We've just seen great plays when it comes to strategy, great plays when it comes to gun skill, great plays when it comes to the cohesiveness of the team. It's been great for both sides. I'm only just as excited right now for the finals. We got some pretty big Immortal and Diamond finals, but me and you specifically on that Immortal final with San Jose State University and CSULB, the 2 biggest heavy-hitting teams. Yo, for the 51 viewers.
That match, you know, what's that saying? Like, an immovable object meets an unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally going to be that match. I mean, CSULB is undefeated, but San Jose, I mean, is 2-0'd both series they've played, and in very quick fashion. I mean, they've played aggressive Valorant, so... You guys watching the stream right now, I mean, definitely tune in tomorrow for the Diamond final. It's gonna be a great one as well. But that Immortal final to cap everything off for Wednesday, it's gonna be a banger of a match.
I'm excited for that. We're gonna see great Valorant that day, so definitely.
Well, here's that pause coming into effect, though. I mean, they could have a flawless round right off the pause. I mean, Near is all alone in a corner. They know he's low health. I mean, they should be rushing him, and there goes a thrifty round, a thrifty, and GDP's got 3 kills, so maybe this is where they push it in the OT.
This might be. It looks like also the ops are being invested on the side for Long Beach, but like we said, you know, GDP's going on. Oxby has had his moments as well. The whole team's going great, but this is just the biggest highlight. We got 2 amazing omens. You know, they're putting in the work. They're using the utilities the way they need to. I mean, a little bit, I feel like they should be using their paranoia, just like timing it correctly, but can't guess. Oh my, Anir just comes up, shuts down Crayola right off the rip.
That's a good first blood to have. I mean, set the tempo on the round, and I mean, San Diego Black looks like they're ready to kind of aggress on a little bit on defense, but good opening pick, and now they're starting to linger outside of the E. He's going to pop a defensive Empress, so trying to be ready in case he needs to, you know, dodge around a bomb site. Durak finds 2 just in the nick of time.
Huge.
Wow.
It is now a 3v3. Oh, MDZ shuts down the Phantom. The Empress is working. It's only a 2v3 right now. They got a bomb sites locked down pretty well.
Spike planted.
Looks like bomb is getting planted at A, though. We need to see that rotation, and they're just B. Right now, MDZ might be able to be
he's going to get flanked when the smoke comes out, and he's actually going to flank MDZ. MDZ doesn't know. I mean, you've got to have perfect time right here. OS14 gets him. Is he going to be able to actually get...
Oh, my.
He teleports in. There's no way. And he just sneaks in the corner. There's no way that just worked out right now. And he's trying to dart again. I mean, OS14 can be ready for this. No, Durag takes him down. It's going to be all on the clutch play of Veneers. He's going to flash out. He doesn't know where they are. The bomb defuse was coming in. Gets the player. Wow. Holy smokes. Actually makes it work in the end. Nice clutch by Near. Stays alive with the edge.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
That was so good. Gets the headshot after the flashbang, then goes and gets the what is it called? The FMJ shot. He just shot through the box, got him straight in the head, shut him down. It is 12-9 in the series for all those who are watching. Long Beach is just one round away from sealing this. 2-0, giving themselves a 2-0 advantage. If they win another map, it's over. They take top 3 in the entire league.
That man doesn't miss. And Nero just doesn't miss at all. Doesn't even panic in the heat of battle. Accurately takes down the player not defusing, then takes the player defusing down through the box. I mean, Nero's just been great. Great. The standout player, in my opinion, for Long Beach this playoff.
Deleted.
By far.
But San Diego are holding.
One enemy remaining.
They're making well. And now it's a 1v4. It's all up to Oxby. He gets down Eclipse.
Oh, S14, big clutch right here. You're going to place a crosshair placement. Nope. MBZ was waiting for him in 12-10. So when they start off with first blood, and I thought the round would crumble after that, but it doesn't. So San Diego Black doing what they can to stay alive. GDP big, 24 kills on the team. Well, everybody else on the other side for Long Beach are pretty even. 13, 14, 17, 18, 20, all within very close. Nobody's having a great game, but nobody's having a standout game either. They're all working well together.
And that's what you like to see. When they work like a team, and we've had this with Cal Poly, right? We saw that they didn't, and it was just painful. It was
They fell
13
over, yeah.
13 ones, 13 0s. I feel like we haven't had a 13-0 yet, but seriously, like this right here is that performance play. This right here is how you guys want to work as a team. For those that are trying to compete, they're working well, they're meshing well, and they're doing it. They're doing it the best that they can. Eclipse might be able to get some shot. Boop decides to shoot through the cyber cage, knocking down Eclipse, putting it at a 4v4. That.
Oh, wow.
Then Oxby's coming in, collapsing. Oh my goodness, is this gonna be it?
Eclipse makes a really risky play. I mean, I like the idea, be a little bit tricky, but that's such an obvious play to throw that cage down and move into it because, you know, why not rush him? Why not try to catch him off guard? And they bait it, and then, you know, they catch the other player trying to run back and get away from the Killjoy ult, and Jet's not fully focused, and now it's a 4v3. I mean, look who has his ult again. Phantom is already back in the spawn, lined up, ready to call the Hunter's Fury on this bomb site if needed. He's going to dart out and get some information, so there's no time at all. I mean, yeah, Boop takes him down.
It's it.
Maybe he's making a kill, but they may not even need this Hunter's Fury in the end.
It is
You're
game
just crazy.
over.
Hackers win.
Funny said it. Game over. GG's. That's 2-0 for Long Beach, so that blows my prediction wide out the door.
Oh my. I mean, if they don't, if San Diego doesn't win one, my prediction's out the door, even though if they get a 3-0. But I mean, great performances. Great performances. We saw some intense game. Another 13-10. Yo, that's two 13-10s in a row. These teams are evenly matched.
How many first bloods GDP has? 7 at 9, 10, 12 versus 2, like 3, 6, 9. They're 12-12 for first bloods. But GDP was 7, 25-17, had such a stellar performance. I mean, 2 players in the top 3 as far as combat score and performance overall for the side of San Diego State, but not able to win it in. I mean, Long Beach just right now is just playing clutch gameplay. It's just they are playing clutch. They're winning it. They're trading out. They're playing as a team. I mean, you see the plants, people taking on different roles as far as plants. You know, they're all taking their turns 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. They're all taking their turns doing first bloods. They're all, you know, having an equal share in what happens on the map and equally contributing. And that's what you have to see. And that to me is a complete team as far as Valorant. And they're honestly blowing my expectations out of the water for this series. So 2-0 for them, such a strong performance so far.
Yeah, they're looking strong. Guys, we might already know who's going to be the top 3 in the league after today. But in saying that, guys, make sure you check out our sponsors, CEV, Ritual Motion, Radiance GG. All of those can be found below. Get yourself some blue light blocking gases. Let's see you guys amp up your gameplay by learning to become a whole gamer, getting yourself some compression gloves, and as well as Radiant GG, as they provide you all the statistics and the strategies that you need to know to up your game in Valorant. In that, guys, don't go anywhere. More high level intense gameplay that you just saw is coming up next. We're going to take a 10-minute break. Again, my name is Funny Man. Joining me is Muted Pierce, and we will catch you in about 10 minutes.
Welcome back, you filthy Valorant casuals. We are getting into our third, potentially even our last match of the night between CSULB versus SDSU Black. But before we get into it, I did want to remind you guys that I will be interviewing the team captain of whichever team takes this one. So make sure you stay around till the end. And I'm super excited to announce your casters. They've been casting for you for the entire night. Funny Man Unmuted, what's up, you guys?
What is going on, everybody? We are back. It is 2-0 right now in this series, and I am excited.
Yeah, we got a substitute on our hands. Jay Lee coming in to reclaim his spot. We didn't honestly mention at the beginning of the series, but Durag was subbing in for Jay Lee. Jay Lee wasn't able to be here until now, so he's going to try to hop in and maybe try to lead his team's potential reverse sweep if they're going to want to win this series.
Yeah, man, it's going to be an intense. If they even start the reverse sweep now, they just next match.
Tall task. I mean, Jay Lee's just now coming in. I mean, literally, it sounds like from what I heard, just got home too. So basically, no time to warm up. Your team's down 0-2. So yeah, that's gonna be tough to try to hop into, but
Yep.
anybody can do it. I mean, SDSU have the players. They definitely have plenty of talent to do it, but it's gonna have to start right here on Ascent.
Now we're going here. It looks like we got Boop changing it out. He's going to be running the Cypher now, no longer doing the Killjoy. Eclipse is flopping it back around, running back to the Killjoy. And we're seeing also the trade out. We don't have any Jet right now. Jay Lee's going to be doing the Phoenix, and Crayola is going to be sticking to Soba.
Yeah, I think Phoenix is great for this map. Yeah, I don't even really see a Jet right here. I mean, Jet is a nice pick though. Jet is honestly really great for this map. I think honestly both choices are super solid, but I mean if you're planning to go aggressive, definitely Jet. I mean Teddy, super aggressive on this map, always running it down in a good way, not in a bad way, and taking them on. So overall, pretty balanced comps, should work out just fine.
I'm excited though. We'll see what they're able to come out with. The last two series, they've came out shooting like both teams, just going hard. So.
Oops, not playing Killjoy.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't mention he's going over. They're doing a swap. Yep. Last round, Eclipse wasn't playing Killjoy. He chose to be the Cypher, and now this round, Eclipse is doing Killjoy, and Boop is being the Cypher. So I don't know if he's trying to make a statement saying that they can win without the Killjoy, but if they do, more credit to them.
Make it work. Crayola actually ends up getting damaged by Nate in the end, so some early round damage for him is going to make it hard for him to get on the site. But they're going to actually try to rush up through mid anyways, and they take control of mid. Eclipse getting headshots as the smoke works out.
It's going to be huge right now. It is a 3v5 right now. San Diego State does have the man advantage. This might be it. Here's, I feel like right now the Ascent is going to go to San Diego.
I mean, they can start off. I mean, they have to be the ones to dominate early on and not let Long Beach chain any of these rounds row. But I mean, hey, here comes Anirio and Phantom trying to get their team back in the round, both with headshots. I mean, right now it's a 3v3. If Phantom gets his timing good, doesn't unfortunately get the headshots. Anirio is trying to right click, not able to get anything. Actually does get Jay Lee, but just too much for him in a 1v3 to try to take on. So yeah, there's a pistol round. Get off to a hot start, take that lead, and don't look back.
It's good. It's good. We're seeing some great things. Maybe Jay Lee being back in the mix is going to help out the teamwork a little bit better and maybe give them the edge. But right now, we're seeing here they're going to be fully investing over towards B again. We do got 2 players invested there. Spike is going to be going towards B. So we'll see how this goes in the next 7 seconds.
Yeah, if they want to stay away from Boop, yeah, they'll keep going B and made it work good in the aggressive play, but no, they're dropping the bomb again and they're gonna do their usual play of trying to scout things out and maybe pick up a few kills and then rotate the bomb site wherever they make the opening at.
Boop though in a good position, staying in the smoke, getting a camera out, just trying to get information for the team, able to see one.
Yeah, everyone just holding their positions now. No one's over peeking anything. No one's giving up any kills. Boop didn't try to swing around and get a kill there, so standard play. But SDSU is up mid again. They have gotten mid 2 rounds in a row. They block it off, and now they should be able to choke off Rising Rage here and get onto the B bomb site. Unless he's able to pop out and get a kill.
Oh my goodness. Gets GDP through there. Throws out his Roomba. Gets the kill.
One down.
Oh, Eclipse in the perfect corner to be able to shut down Rising Rage. Now we're going on to mid here. Oxy and Anir, they said, hey, you guys got Spectres. We got Classics. We're better than you. It's a 3v2.
That right click again continues to prove deadly for the Classic. Crayola doesn't get paranoid out. Tries to spray one down, but Boop's making it work. MBZ trying to spray it down from the back, and Nero's a headshot. So there we go. A little post pistol round win, and they're taking it to him now.
That's huge. I don't think we've seen that too much throughout the season. Somebody winning the round right after pistol round. Usually it either goes up 2-0, 3-0, or 4-0, and we've seen that, and even in this same series play. And so, I mean, you could just tell that Long Beach is coming here to win. That's all they want. I mean, right now, who knows? I'm a little bit skeptical about the JLE situation, to be honest, about them winning, because now you got the full squad. So I'm expecting a full-blown San Diego Black to come out and knock them all out, you know, as a great team as they have been, just using that cohesiveness to knock them all out again.
It's just JLE is going to have to get situated real quick in the match. I mean, this is his first match of the series. His team's already lost 2 close games, and he's just got to get situated real quick, get over any sort of, you know, just mental lag or anything, or not being warm, and just hopefully JLE can settle in.
Anir, though, with the Blade Storm, getting ready. Flashbang's gonna come through. Oh, gets one.
And back off. So smart. Yeah, gotta back off. You know, and that series we were saying Jose versus San Fran, I mean, they exposed that catwalk part so often. So it's good that Anir gets the kill and back off, and they're just having a field day around this A site right now. Crayola's gonna try to run it over, maybe get the bomb down B, but all he'll get is credits in the end.
That was great. I mean, Boop's still going off, man. He doesn't need a killjoy right now to do anything. Great for him, but oh, Rising Rage knows where one's at. Crayola, gets 2
alive. Not only the bomb plant, he gets 2 kills. I mean, if he gets in a tight corner, I mean, oh no, that was a little greedy over peeking that. I mean, I like the idea. At least get some damage off, and he could have made things very doable right there, but a 1v5, a little rough in the end, but they had the defuse, take 2 rounds in a row. So, well, it was a good pistol start for the side of San Diego. Again, they're just losing a couple rounds back.
It's been great right now. The whole team is playing well. I mean, they are still running and gunning, and so that's what you want to see, even with a different change, with a roster change, even in mid playoffs, right? Right before a match. It's been great to see that they're still keeping that momentum going.
Absolutely. Let's see Anir on the board, 6 kills already. Again, the standout player for Long Beach. Going to have the op, and is honestly taking the right angle, getting aggressive up cat and looking over, not letting San Diego peek out to try to get mid control, but they're not peeking either. Until now, knocks down Jay Lee with an excellent shot just before getting domed by Big Crosshair.
Rising Rage tries to make something happen. GDP able to shut down Rising Rage. Now in a 3v3 or 3v4 situation. We do have 2 ults from the side of San Diego. They have ready to go. Oxby, though, getting onto B side pretty aggressively, about to meet GDP. Can he get the kill? Able to get one. Tries to do a weapon swap. MDZ shuts him down. Now it is a 2v3 bomb is going down at B.
Last player standing.
Surprised how they're able to like have so many guns on that team, and you just had 2 rounds in a row run from Long Beach, and they barely have like a full arsenal. So that's gonna hurt them a little bit in the round. Rising Rage, a little aggressive, good up an early kill on B, and then they're able to make their way through. So again, just continuing to go back and forth. Where one team gets a little edge, the other team eventually just takes it right back.
They're running for those guns right now. They're picking up some free weapons, so that's gonna be good on the side of San Diego. Yeah, you're right, Pierce. We'll see how this round goes, though. It's 2-2. I mean, we've seen this I feel like the first half is always either going to be a tie or there's just a couple round difference.
Yeah,
Second
this
half
game
is what's
really
gonna
breaks
matter.
away. Yep, really breaks away in the second half. I mean, you can almost, if it plays like the last two, you can almost bet this is going to be a 6-6 or a 7-5, and then
Let us hunt.
if it keeps going the same way, then Long Beach will just really break out in the second half on that offensive side and take over the game.
Revealing area.
So out of this whole game right now, and judging that you will be the one interviewing McRib, which team captain would you rather interview? Which team, though? I feel like you're going to be a San Diego fan at heart, but what if Long Beach takes it?
Nowhere to run.
You asked me my opinion, so you're right. I would rather do SDSU just because I'm a big fan of Crayola. Like, I'm a big fan of his bet, and I have some cues I'd like to ask, but that's just my personal.
Player standing.
I think Long Beach is also playing so strong, so they definitely. I'm excited to if they win. I'm excited to interview them too.
MBZ, 4 kills in the round, 8-3, so trying to step up for the team right now. So they take, after losing down 2 rounds, now they take a couple rounds back, 3-2, and now they're going to find some guns in their hands. And not too much credit for the side of Long Beach, so we could see, honestly, right here, San Diego chaining a few rounds together, but will they be able to chain them together for long is the question.
Not too sure. I mean, they do go for a little bit. I feel if they do, it's another round. But afterwards, we're probably gonna just stop. Oh my goodness, Boop tries to get a little bit aggressive here with the Marshall. Gets shut down by Eclipse. Near and Boop are now down.
Oh, they just try to make an aggressive play and catch him off guard, but they look up quickly, take down that jet, take down the next player too. So it's a 5v3. So basically, the map's open wide up, and they can go wherever they want. They try to aggress on B, but Rising Rage, the only player here with the Phantom. I mean, I'm sorry, not the Phantom, the Sheriff, but the Sheriff can be used with precision to take down any enemies that you want. See if he's able to do it with a minute left on the clock now. San Diego's going to try to look into the wrong side.
That was good. Oh, is he able to get one? He lands the shot onto Crayola right now. Tries to make something happen. Oh my goodness!
They're getting headshots like crazy. OS14's coming around to clean him up in mid. Oh, no way. What was a 5v3 is now a 3v1. Hunter's Fury comes out. Phantom seals the deal for a thrifty. How do they do this, man? So many rounds in these past couple of games where they're just down, but just players are coming up big with clutch kills, and like I said, this is their day. They have just been playing clutch Valorant all series long.
They've been putting in the work, dude. Oh, that was so great. And the Sova has gotten more kills in this series than I probably have seen casting on our end. I don't know on the side of Eli and Bent, but for our end, when we usually see the Sovas come out, they don't get too many kills throughout a series. But, dude, I don't know about what's going on at the moment, but Phantom's been able to knock one down or more every single time he uses that Hunter's Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're able to, have more people and keep track of stats. I mean, that would be a cool stat to see at the end of the game. Just how many Hunter's Fury kills has he gotten in this series? Because, I mean, it's definitely more than I can count on one hand.
Anir, though, shuts down Mr. Crayola. Comes out, gets a second one. Can he get 3? No. Boop gets the kill. Only one left. It is Reyna. She does have Empress, though. Let's see how they decide to pull it out. MBC trying to shut down the op player. Oh, my. Right through the smoke. A 3K for Mr. Anir.
Now this is where they're feeling it, right? Anir, 3 kills on the round of the op. Buys up a little bit of armor. Has still more money in the bank. Their team's starting to build some strong money. And that was what was once a low economy for them is starting to be an extremely strong economy. And now San Diego only able to buy sheriffs this round. Not too much money. I mean, they'll be able to buy up next round, but if they lose this, it's 5-3. And now for once, Long Beach is looking to take the lead in the first half.
Port once, But this is great. We haven't seen that yet. So what does that mean? When it comes to second half, we're gonna see San Diego blow it out.
Right, they're gonna be the ones breaking out this time because both times they've been ahead on the second half and have completely thrown it away. But I mean, it could be that, or maybe Long Beach just being up 2-0, they just completely take control of a game 3. It all crumbles apart for San Diego.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, the wall bang for an ear.
Oh, MDZ has salt in the wound on that one. They're trying to make a push on to be Rising Rage just
the
now
nade.
too.
The
Great!
triple. Wow.
Throws another nade in and gets 4. My goodness! Rising Rage contending to be probably one of the best fraggers out there in the league. Gets 2 nade kills and 2 amazing kills down in pizza. My gosh, this man is on fire.
Nearer one round, Rising Rage in the next, just roaring into these rounds, getting 3Ks, 4Ks, dropping everyone on San Diego with ease, and I think they're looking to close it out all right here. I mean, you look at the stats, they're fragging. Jaylee, like I thought, not having a good start to the game, and then even more weird, GDP not having a hot start either, so Long Beach is just looking to cement this 3-0 right now, and nearer yet with another first blood.
And he has his sheriff too. It's like he has double snipers ready to just destroy anyone. Shoots down that Sova drone. They know where they're at. He's getting ready, positioning himself. This is going to be huge. The calls are coming out. They know that they're going to be right near Garden, pushing into tree.
It's going to be an awkward situation. I mean, the bomb is actually hanging back towards B, so I think they're going to try to go for a distraction play. They might try to just flood into A while the Sova player decides to go into B, but they're actually going to do a late rotate, so they're not going to be able to get the bomb down in this round until about, honestly, maybe 30 seconds left, being at 25 seconds, so it's going to be edging into that point where it's going to be a rush plant. And as time goes by, you got to think that Long Beach wonders what's up, and they're going to start rotating. I mean, yeah, there goes.
30 seconds left.
Oh, calls are out. Rising Rage gets 1.
The Omen's in the back of the site, though. He's got some angle along with the bomb planner to get this bomb down and make something work. But, I mean, it's a 2v4. It's going to be real tough for them to do this.
Oh, my goodness. Anir over here. Is he part of the phase 5 yet or no?
Oh, he should be after this series. I mean, ult's down, though, but MBZ's still staying alive. They've got 2 kills.
Standing.
I mean, Boop's going to take down GDP. Boop takes down MBZ, and there goes 6-3. So a 3-round lead and already 6 rounds on the board for Long Beach on the first half of the game. So
I don't want to take back what I just said at the beginning. I felt like San Diego was going to come in shooting hard, but man, I don't underestimate Long Beach, as they still just seem to not unimpress as they're impressing everybody with their outstanding gameplay right now. San Diego is still putting in as much work as they can, but I don't know if it's just because they swapped out. At that point, you know, honestly, if I was in San Diego's position as a team, I would have just left it with Durag. I mean, there's always those shoulda, wouldas, what ifs, but the team was able to do 310 right now. Jay Lee's in. I'm not saying he's the reason. I'm just saying there's a little mix. There's a mix in chemistry at the moment, because you have to get readjusted with somebody who they weren't adjusted for the first 2 maps with.
yeah. I mean, Durag already played 2 maps. It's like, yeah, I get that Jay Lee's a starter player, but Durag's already played 2. You might as well play him. I mean, if Jay Lee can't be home for, you know, an important third place series, you know, and is not there for, you know, the potential third and final map, then I think Durag has earned it and gets to play, you know, the third map.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I mean, who knows if that really makes that much of a difference now, as they're trying to rush all to a bomb site. Boop gets caught actually in his own little corner. The hunt does begin, as Reyna says, and the bomb will go down, but Phantom doing his best job to hunt anybody down.
They're at a 1v4. Oh my goodness, we're going to see some amazing things out of Rising Rage. He's able to take 1 trade. It's 3v3 now. 1v1.
Nero needs to try to get out of there. That op, I mean, has a lot of credits in the bag, but now you've just given an op over to San Diego, and they're only 2 rounds, so Long Beach has been super dominant, but you've just given them a free $5,000 worth of a gun
Best
over
of
to
the
their
best,
side,
we
and
still forget
they
to
haven't
strike.
bought one all game, so now they get one and get an opportunity to, you know, if they can get those first bloods like Nearers going, they can quickly just stop that momentum, siphon it for themselves, and maybe make it that 6-6 half.
Might be a 6-6 half. I don't know though, but I kind of want to say it's gonna be a 7. Oh my goodness! Tries to get the kill though. Gets the shots off on the recon drone. Gets recon. Understand. MDZ shuts down Phantom. Now it is a 4v4. Who is that doing some big jumps? Rising Rage again.
Also some movement, but again, they've given up first blood. I mean, Nearer is able to get another off again. A nice, almost Sea of Thieves looking camo. Ult's gonna come in, so Jay Lee's gonna try to make sure, you know, quick work. Ultimately, Ult calls him back in the end. Nice headshot.
We'll peek over the box.
MBZ though, crosshair on point.
Mr. Big Crosshair as always. He's
One
gonna
enemy
probably be able to
remaining.
one tap. Jaylee gets the kill on Toxp. It's a 1v4 Rising Rage only with 10 health. I don't really think he can pull much off, and he doesn't. Now it's 6-5, so yeah, could be 6-6 right now in the half here pretty soon.
Last round in the half.
Yeah, it's amazing how San Diego is just able to, you know, in the midst of just getting dominated in a few rounds in a row, they're able to hang on. And I mean, you've got 2 players on your team honestly performing subpar, but MDZ, you know, leading with 14 kills, and they're still able to stay alive. And they had a few players with some nice credit, you know, credit at the end of the round, but I mean, they try to counter that. Look at Rising Rage and Phantom double opping. Even a Near is pulling out the Marshall, and then you've got a Guardian coming out from Boop. So some different gun setups coming out. I mean, they're going to look to play long range here and try to pick them off before they're able to get onto the bomb site.
Revealing area.
Bomb buddy out.
Be very interesting. They're gonna have a full frontal push. Phantom's also trying to do something with the app. I don't even know. Are they double opping right now?
Yeah,
No.
it's double up Marshall. Look at that. Yeah, it's double up Marshall
Oh,
Guardian. That's what I was calling. Yeah, double up Marshall Guardian. So they've got all sorts of long range. I mean, the Hunter's Fury is going to come out. Not from Phantom, though. It's actually going to be Crayola trying to tag up somebody. But honestly, doesn't have a lot of information of where they are, so it might have been a wasted Hunter's Fury in the end. Maybe if Phantom not able to make too much work with the op, and they're able to get onto the B-bomb site.
Found them. Shot.
Gonna be interesting. They got a lot of long-range weapons. They do have a lot of one-shot magnet machines, but they just need to make something happen right now. Boop, though, is making something happen with that Guardian, able to knock down. GDP, though, gets the kill onto a Near. Now it is a 3v4 scenario, but we do have 2 players on the side of San Diego extremely hurt. GDP keeps going. Rising Rage falls to the up. Phantom, though, gets the kill.
Well, they have the ultimate out now, so he's going to be able to see all 3 positions of the
Revealing area.
San Diego State players, so maybe they're able to get something. Boop actually knocks down through with the Guardian. MBZ not able to find him. Boop takes it, so there we go, 6-6. And very close half in the end. I mean, it looked like it was a
Switching
dominant
sides.
start. I mean, 6-3 for the side of Long Beach. I thought, oh god, they might honestly just run away with it, but clutch play as ever from San Diego, and they take advantage of that final round. I mean, that's a kind of a risky buy to go for. Double op, Marshall, Guardian. I mean, you have 4 long-range guns, but when you allow the entire team of San Diego State just to get on that B site, then you're going to try to retake a close-range area with 4 long-range guns. That's not going to work out too well.
It was just really interesting. I feel like that was a real cocky play. I mean, that would be a game an honest play that I kind of disagree with, to be honest. But I mean, to each their own, right? They did do some work, but at the end of the day, that's why we're here at 6-6 instead of, you know, possibly being higher at 8-4, 7-5. You know,
It's good if San Diego State's the kind of team that would linger around, right? You know, they'd play it a bit more slow, maybe linger around mid and not cover their tracks with smokes a little bit. But I mean, they just all aggressed through B and they forced them out. So yeah, again, it's the play could have worked, but not against how San Diego is playing right now.
it's gonna be interesting here. GDP though getting the position, trying to shoot through, gets a near. Great shots on by GDP. GDP is able to get 2 now. Still shooting through the smoke. Can he get 3? Nope. Boop shuts him down with the classic. Almost gets another. Jay Lee shuts down Boop. 2v4 now.
Planted.
They're getting bombed down, but it's gonna be almost a easy retake for them. Door's gonna come down. OS14 does get a kill.
Stealing sight.
So does help make it a bit more even, but he's gonna have to work with his teammate Phantom if they want to kind of hold on to this site.
Remaining.
Does get one, is low health. Eclipse finds him, and yeah, GDP right there wins the round for their team. I mean, plays that catwalk position perfectly, gets the first kill, backs up. Rising Rage for some reason decides to keep walking forward on his own. GDP gets another kill, and I mean, Boop's there to trade out in the end, but again, gets caught in a 1v2, a little too far ahead, and yeah, just not super coordinated that round for Long Beach.
Nope. But now we're going to see the big heavy weapons come out for the side of San Diego as the comeback looks like it's starting to happen. 6-7. We got LMGs on the floor, a bunch of Spectres, and it's going to be an interesting game here.
Come into the unknown.
Yep, Crayola, my typical Sova position, sitting over at the B site trying to spray down anybody that might be still walking through that area, but it doesn't look like he's going to have the chances. Long Beach is going to look to want to take this A site, but we've got an Omen and a Phoenix waiting for him.
Really interesting choice on the Ares. So I'd feel like Crayola would be the man to just go straight for the Odin, but Ares LMG is going to be the one trying to make something happen. They're able to shut down Rising Rage right now. They're breaking the door. MDZ with the Spectre trying to make more moves. Jay Lee able to get some, or no, we're able to get some shots. I don't know who that was with the Sheriff exactly, but able to get those shots onto Jay Lee.
One enemy remaining.
And now we're seeing the dominant split here. Really, we're seeing San Diego come out exactly like Long Beach did, and honestly, we just say it. You know, if they're being dominant, does that mean at the second half, San Diego is gonna take it? And
almost
right now, it's looking like
exactly is that way. Yeah, it's like if their key to success this whole game has been let San Diego burn all their energy early, and then we'll take it from them the second half.
And what's responsible for this comeback? SDSU.
I think there could be a lot of variables to it. I mean, right now, I just think that they're countering fire with hotter fire, right? And they're trying to be blue fire while the other side's still being red, trying to burn out each other. But we did have a concern as casters coming into this because we're 2-0 right now. They played a big series. We thought the tank was empty for San Diego, but of course it is not. And they're making plays.
Yeah, and this is 5 rounds in a row, including this chain from the pistols. I mean, you got to give 2 chain rounds from the pistol, but at the end of that last half, they just kind of slowed it down, got their guns, and really made some good counter plays to the defense of
Shadows traveling.
Long Beach. Now they're hanging around mid. This bomb's going to try to eventually inch its way up to catwalk, potentially, but I mean, they've got 2 players stacked at catwalk. It's going to be hard to try to break through.
It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be up to Anir. He needs to get some kills here as well as Rising Rage. They need to make something happen. MBZ able to get the kill. Anir gets the shot.
Yeah, MBZ just had prime crosshair placement, but needs to get out because Anir is there hunting and waiting to frag.
Bomb is going down. Bomb is planted. It is a 3v4 at the moment.
How do they hold? Phantom's really over-challenging this right now, to be honest. I think he needs to wait a little bit until his teammates can look, and I mean, takes about 54 damage. I mean, gets big crosshair down to 13 HP. It's wise of him to back off.
Yeah, it's real big because GDP and Big Crosshair right now are extremely low. GDP's only at a 4 health, and Big Crosshair is at 13, as we just saw. Oh my gosh, gets the double kill on the 2 lower players. Oh! Oxfy with the 3K to tie it up 8-8.
Yeah, they held him off in the end, and that's easy play for OS14. I mean, MDZ's already low health. Actually ends up spraying another one down through the smoke. Didn't even know he was there, and then has the time to turn around and kill the third. So OS14 going from about negative that round and now about double positive. Definitely a key player for their team, but at their side. Yeah, Big Crosshair is really trying for his team right now.
Snuff them
18 and
out.
9. Eclipse has had some great plays too. Getting those Sentinel players always trying to do their due diligence on the map.
Making it happen. GDP right now with the op, trying to see if he can get first blood for the team. Almost able to snag an ear, but misses the shot. They know the op is on the playing field, but we do have 2 ultimates in Ullman, and we got a Blade Storm ready. So let's see what they're able to do as they're coming through.
Well, there goes that Omen ult, and where's he actually ulting right now? Decides to ult up mid, I think, to join his team. Which is the only one actually currently on B, so this should be an open bomb site for here to go ahead and smoke it down and get the bomb. So they're in a good situation. 4v3, they should be able to plant it and anchor the back of this bomb site. Should be rough for San Diego to try to retake.
Will they be able to do it? Will they be able to make
There's a
something
flash here.
happen?
They got a no
Oh
boots
my
here.
goodness.
Oh no. GDP though, actually able to take one down. Goes down though. That's gonna be an op for Long Beach. Jay Lee is stuck between a rock and a hard place, and what was 6 rounds in a row is now 2 rounds back for Long Beach. So there goes an op. Now we get the op on Phantom. Now he's gonna drop it. Yep, drops it back over to Near, and when Anir was able to finally get that op last game, I mean, it was an absolute game changer for Long Beach. Just 3 kills on rounds would get, you know, the first bloods. So that is a rough tool to trade over to that team.
It was great though. We're at 8-8 now, and it's like the momentum has changed now. If we see the economy on the side of San Diego, they're all barely in the thousands, the 1Ks, and the other team is stacking it right. Long Beach is doing it great. Jay Lee, though, here with the Sheriff, trying to make something happen over towards mid, as they look like they're going to be trying to push up towards A a little bit. The full rotation is coming through. Will they be able to expect it? They got a recon bolt coming through. It's going to be interesting. What do you think is going to be the turnout to this?
I mean, they all get on the A bomb site for free. Jay Lee, though, is able to actually get a headshot. They're going to put a little dent into the round, but there we go. Just waiting for a near ear to start sounding off what that op does. Hunter's Fury coming out.
I know exactly where you are. My ult's
Didn't
not
actually
ready.
see from who. I don't know if we got canceled there because Phantom definitely didn't call it, but or he might have. He actually has no ult points available right now. But either way, Jay Lee's defusing. They're actually not able to touch him. And the bomb gets defused. What the heck just happened with like at least 5 players, 6, 7 players on the board?
That was just interesting.
That's not a round you want to lose. I mean, they did not have that planted. It was planted towards the side, so the 3 players that were backed up in that spot couldn't see it. I mean, if you're going to default to that position, you need to have the bomb planted out at least where you can peek it. And it doesn't work out quite in the end. Yeah, I don't think that was crazy. I don't know what happened to Phantom's ult. It must have been him that called it, but it didn't get any kills with it that round.
None at all. We'll see how the tides change right now as San Diego does take back the lead. It's 9-8. This is probably the closest series that we have casted with them. And this might be finally no longer 13-10, as we had 2 13-10s in a row, both by Long Beach winning them. Crayola here, though, with the Odin towards mid. Let's see what's going to happen. Phantom, though, gets the 2.
Finds double, and
no.
that's the 2 key players you want to take down. And now mid's control. Phantom's going to look to honestly cut off the cross, but he doesn't. Crayola finds him. Luckily, Rising Rage is there next to him to get the trade, so it's a 3v2. I mean, if they had bomb in a better spot, I mean, what is Anir doing right there? Not a good angle to take, and honestly, the bomb could be over at A right now. Rising Rage having to wrap with the enemy spawn. Comes into the ultimate's going to try to find Eclipse. Doesn't even get any sort of splash damage. But luckily, Boop's got some good aim and able to take him down.
Spike is getting planted at B. It is a 1v2 or a 2v1. Jay Lee is the only one left. He's throwing the flashbang out, uses a utility. His only utility to really push the site, unless he does his ult.
Yeah, if he wants to take this round out, I mean, he doesn't try to
Last
volley
player
off the back
standing.
and then maybe use his ult, but he actually just walks into free and gets a kill. Rising Rage is going to burn. This is going to help him get some nice damage off, and Jay Lee walks into a 1v2 and takes it.
Clutch.
Oh, what a clutch by them, and that's going to give Long Beach some flashbacks to their San Jose series, because those are 2 rounds in a row they should not have lost.
No, those were 2 freebie rounds. Now it's 8-10, and they're in a situation where they're 5 rounds away from even making something happen. Where on the other side, San Diego, again, this might be their game. It's only 3 rounds. They need to frag out well, as they've been doing, to solidify it. And it, like, even at the beginning, Pierce, when we were talking, like I said, it's either going to be a close win, either team, or it's going to be a blowout. And right now, it's going to be a close win, I feel, and it can go either way at this point. Really, even with San Diego being at 10, doesn't mean that Long Beach can't come back up, because still, even at that point, we've seen them definitely just start the train all over again and get the rounds wins consecutively.
Yeah. Now here comes that pause, and I think Boop was the one that decided to call it, so. Yeah, we'll get a 3-minute pause here, and they're going to try to do the same thing. I mean, rounds have been going right now in the favor. I mean, 2 rounds in a row, after you lose those, I mean, you got to calm it down to see what went wrong and try to get things together, because, again, those are 2 rounds that should not have been lost, and I mean, as a team that's been clutched this series, and that looked like more the Long Beach from the semifinal series, but and the pause has worked for both teams so far that have called them in these past 2 games, so this will be a good chance for them to kind of reset things and get some rounds back on the board and try to tie this up 10-10.
This is going to be very interesting. Now, the pauses worked for San Diego. Now, my question is the pauses going to work for Long Beach? I mean, it would be kind of ironic, right? Because it's a kind of a turnaround from the other rounds.
Can I get a draw?
One, you see Long Beach fragging out at the very beginning. Halfway, San Diego takes it. Now right around this time, we see a pause come out from San Diego the past couple of matches. Now we're seeing it from Long Beach. So is Long Beach going to take it to either overtime or just take it all the way? Who knows?
So 1 minute left, and they continue to set up. They might try to go for some sort of all-aggressive A hit. I mean, there is 3 players there to meet them, so they can try to use their abilities properly and overpower them. I mean, if they make quick work on A, they'll get that bomb down to the E's and leave those 2 B players around. So yeah, the ready calls are out. Looks like we're going to take the pause timer off in 25 seconds, and we'll be right back into it.
What should Long Beach be working on in this brief little pause that I guess they didn't expect to be in this situation, I feel like?
I think just trying to nail down a strat, you know, for these coming rounds. I mean, honestly, again, I think it's still just about stopping that momentum, just kind of regaining, refocus. I mean, when you lose 2 rounds in a row like that, you know, we're honestly clutched out by San Diego, you're going to feel a little bit thrown off and maybe a little frustrated, like, man, we really should have had those rounds. But it's really just a regain for them.
Rising Rage opens up with the kill onto MDZ. Crayola gets the trade going in. Now it is a 4v4. They know the push is coming towards mid. We're getting drones so they can get information. And Crayola just is able to get the calls out. Paranoia comes in.
Oh, when players starting to flank, yeah, GDP decides to go and peek out and gets a Phantom from the other side of the map. So they may get bombed down in the end, but San Diego's done a great job with the opening first kill, and then GDP flanking from the other side of the map with the op. But he'll have a long rotate back, so that op won't be in play for at least another 10-15 seconds.
Cage triggered.
Alarm bot out. Alarm bot down.
Just kind of like a game of cat and mouse right now. We're just waiting, but trades are coming in. Jay Lee is able to take down Blue Boop, is able to take down Crayola. 2 crucial players into the league. Anir getting a double, getting a triple to finish it off. 9-10 in the series, ladies and gentlemen.
There goes that pause, and Anir going real clutch. They just have to make every game go the distance.
Really got to make these rounds count. I mean, for the side of Long Beach, every round has to count. Kills, deaths, and all. Everything needs to matter for them. Same thing goes for San Diego. If they're looking to keep the lead and take the game by the reins, everything needs to matter even more than what Long Beach has at line, because they could. I mean, Long Beach, it's important for them. If they win this, they don't have to do a game 4. It's 3-0. But if they don't, we're stretching it out even more and just going from competitive, competing myself. The longer the games go, the more the players get worn out. The gas is slowly trickling. Everybody is not lasting forever.
No.
Spike
Yeah, I mean,
planted.
it's good pause timing too. Again, I mean, it seems like the team that takes a pause, they always win the next round, and then the other team's not able to get a good arsenal, and so what could be a flawless round for the side of Long Beach, and they were down 2 rounds, and now they're about to equal at 10-10. So, and again, good pauses working out. Teams honestly not using them too early. They're waiting till like later in the game strategically to just, you know, take a little bit of a break and then let it push them on to the rest of the game.
Do you think it was partly overconfidence for why Long Beach lost that lead that they have? And do you think maybe during the break they decided to, you know, play a little more careful?
Yeah, partially that. It's just, I don't know, San Diego. Just, I mean, the teams, they just both find a way, like, to trade back. I mean, they're both good at capitalizing off mistakes and working back and forth. I mean, you see the kill board right now. Both teams, honestly, very equal across the board as far as kills. Nobody too far off from each other. So I think they're just 2 evenly matched teams, and they're playing about an even game. One's not taking the reins ever in this series. I mean, every round has just been insanely close. You know, rarely have we had like any sort of flaws in this game or 4v1 situations. You know, it's always, you know, down super low. But Crayola finds a Hunter's Fury kill on Boop.
That's huge, shutting down probably one of their best players. So now it's going to be a 4v5 in this series, and they're pushing towards B. They're actually on B for free.
Well, there's nobody there. I mean, though, there's one player there. You've got Big Cross. There are 2 players up on catwalks. Those mid player, whoever that player is mid, needs to walk up and either find a corner or go help his teammates.
Gonna be very unfortunate for Oxby. He's able. GDP's going on a tear. That is 3 in a row for Mr. Oxby. Anir is stuck in a pinch.
Can he do a 1v4 in such a close range? Has to peek out, honestly, a little too much to get some kills. Does make a nice dent though to their team, so gets a couple kills. Unfortunately, though, each player of the enemy team just kind of whittled him down too much with bullets and not able to get the 1v4 in that situation. And now 11-10, so for the first time in the back rounds of a game, they find themselves down.
Down, but not out yet. This is such a close game. I feel like, Pierce, we're going to get an OT on this round, honestly. It's going to go back and forth. These players, these teams are just an absolute head-on collision. Good match for themselves. There isn't no weak link. They're almost identical across the scoreboards. I don't know what much else to say. We're seeing some great Valorant gameplay right now with these 2 teams.
It was a slugfest, and look at the counter by San Diego. I mean, they're now just sitting all on A site, so they know that this side of Long Beach has no intentions of even going towards B. But to the opening part of the round, Long Beach is winning it. 2 kills on the trade, 2 players damaged though. But
1 enemy remaining.
Oh no, they're spraying them all down. Phantom's gonna get shot in the back right here. There's almost no ways he's about to get collapsed on. Does somehow make it under, but GDP, big player in the rounds, and so for the first time, Funny and Queen McRib, we can say that map point is for San Diego.
For the first time, yes. This is intense. In order for Long Beach to even consider winning this round, they have to push it to overtime. And no, you know what? It'd be crazy is that if they finish it out this round, that's another 13-10. Yo, but for the side of San Diego, so that's 3 13-10s in a row. If they do that.
Yeah, who would have predicted that? If you could bet on this series in any sort of way, this would have been honestly a hard series to predict going exactly this way. We'll see if San Diego can go ahead and close it out. I mean, they're just lurking wherever Long Beach is right now. I think they've been able to finally figure out how to get a good read on Long Beach throughout this game, and wherever Long Beach seems to be right now, San Diego is as well, and it's already down to a 4v3 for the side of San Diego. But here we go, all three players have made it onto the bomb site, so let's see if they can clutch together, play together, and hold this bomb site in a 3v3. Actually, defensive Killjoy ult's gonna come out. So this is going to be rough. I mean, they've got to get kills now. They've got to find some way, or all three of them are going to get detained on the site.
Oh my goodness. Phantom going on a 3. This is going to be huge. Eclipse is on the field.
No.
Gets shut down. It's 11-12. We are 1 round away from seeing an overtime game here with San Diego and Long Beach. This is... Dude, I don't even know. If Long Beach takes it in overtime, I have no idea.
Round after round, down to the wire, every single round. I mean, this so far is the best series to me I've seen in the league so far. I mean, yes, it's a 2-0. Yes, you know, 1 round pushes them to overtime and 2 rounds away from taking it a 3-0. But if it goes that way, this was by far the most uncomfortable and not easy 3-0 that you would have ever seen so far, because they have had Long Beach had to work for every single round they've had.
Yeah, they've put in a lot. They've deserved, even whichever team wins this match right now deserves. I mean, just good credit. They've went off. They've done great in their own respect. Oh,
a little too aggressive. He didn't have his teammate to follow up there. I mean, Eclipse has got to back off. GDP, they're gonna have to put his passive. Does not want to give up his life right now, because if they take control of that catwalk area and a little bit deeper, they have full access to the spawn. Smoke's come out, so they're gonna try to rotate this away and go towards B. But there's already a quick rotate, so they have no chance to get in. I mean, do they decide to fake and get in there? I mean, Phantom's gonna go ahead and call his ult, spamming 2 of the same spot, 1 of the another different spot, and they doesn't get anything. So not a very Phantom-like ult. Hasn't had the best usage of this game.
this is just, man, my heart's racing for them right now, dude. It is a nail biter. 11-12.
There's 2 stacked in the back of the site. Crayola and GDP are going to have to do everything in their power to make it work. Crayola does get 1, trying to buy time for GDP to stay alive, but GDP is going to get tagged a little bit. No, goes down. So the bomb site is all in the hands of Long Beach. Jay Lee, can he go big on another 1v2? But Rising Rage is just going to hold his all. I mean, Jay Lee is going to have to wait this out and then make a clinical push at the last second to get this. So ult goes out.
They know where he's at. No. Oh, he's at 13 health.
He needs to heal. Why is he not healing?
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime in match 3. Long Beach only 1 map away from taking top 3. San Diego making every chance. They're gnawing, they're teething, they're biting. They don't care. They want a chance for that top 3 placing and the prize money. And now we're in overtime, so that means each team, in order to win, they have to win by 2. For those that are the first time watching this, they have to win by 2. There's no other real way to win. So let's see what overtime round we get to.
Yeah, I thought Jay Lee there at the end that had to clutch that round. I mean, the fact that he was able to get that far on the bomb site, I mean, he still had his firewall left. So could he easily thrown that out and maybe gotten some healing, and he blocks the line of sight there. And if they go into it, it kind of burns them a little bit. But Long Beach going down 12-10, now ties at 12-12, so staying clutch. in the midst of adversity, in the midst of having to go to another map, which I'm sure right now they're up 2-0. They've played amazing so far. They don't want to go to a third map. They want to end it right here. Because I'm sure if they have to go any longer, they'll start to feel some burnout, and they might be afraid that the series could slip away from them.
I feel like you can hear a pin drop right now. If I was in their rooms, I don't even think
Revealing
they're conversating. Everybody's just like,
Comms might honestly be a little slow at this point. They might. I mean, after this long of a series so far, who would want to be rapid fire talking? I mean, it's probably just the IGLs from each team calling the shots, and everybody else is like, yeah, okay, we'll follow up, yeah.
Cover going out.
oh, MDZ opens it up right now. Now it is a 3v3. This is huge.
Overtraining. I mean, Eclipse has had good aim so far in this game. Not able to basically touch either player.
30 seconds.
Bomb will go down, though. I mean, can OS14 catch MBZ off guard? But MBZ had good aim. I mean, I thought he was going to catch him off guard. Doesn't work in the end. Gets back down a little bit.
Standing.
Boop does take him down, though.
Last player standing.
Oh, Crayola. Oh, if there's any time to go clutch, now is the time. 150, basically, total health combined. Jet player trying to walk in once he smokes. Go! No way!
Anir just said he had better aim than the other Jet. Gets the kill onto Crayola. Now they are only 1 round away from being this year's top 3, right?
Yep, they'll be the third place.
Point.
Third place in the Immortal. I mean, that'll be a great way to end off the season. I mean, they were, let's see, going back and looking at the regular season, I mean, they ended off in 4th at 11-2 and 33 points. So, I mean, basically, honestly, tied for Fullerton Red for 3rd place. So, I mean, top 4 in the season, top 3 in the Immortal bracket. I mean, they deserve every bit of it if they close out this round. Look at it near 28-15. Definitely wants to seal out this game with a 30 bomb.
They're taking their time. Slowly but steadily. They do have more invested over towards B as it is a 3-2. Nobody's mid. They are peeking mid, though. We do have investments towards mid, but it looks like they're going to try to make something happen towards B. They're going to be met with 2 players, Eclipse and who's that on their side of the team? I know it's a Sova. I just forget.
It's a slow play right now. Yeah, we've got Boop trying to camera out. Actually does get the catwalk player tagged and might have just seen one at the back of A, so some valuable intel gained. And I mean, it's an even 2-1-2 split for the defense, and now it's just about picking. But oh my god, if he's able to walk into this bomb site, he might have just slipped in. This could be really dangerous for the side of... There he goes. Gets the first blood. I mean, this is dangerous for SDSU Black. I mean, he's able to slip in. He's unfortunately probably going to get taken down here as GDP walks around the corner. But just the fact that he was able to slip in and get first blood now allows Long Beach to take the bomb site 4v4. One player, a couple players low. Full health players for the side of SDSU. Oh, this is going to be rough.
Crayola sees one, tries to get another, but unable to commit to the kill there. MDZ knocking down Rising Rage. It is a 2v4. They're going to be picking them. One left, and they shut them down. Now it's 13-13. This is overtime round 3 or 2?
This will be round 2. I mean, we just had 13-13. It was 12-12. So we just had first round to OT. So now we're going into our second set of overtime. Oh my god.
It's going to be real interesting. The economies are pretty low after this. If somebody loses this one, I don't think it's going to happen pretty well.
No, I mean, San Diego are locking down they're locking down defense pretty well, making it hard, but these teams just keep trading round back and forth. Long Beach gets defense. Set up more of a 3-stack towards A, and again, another offensive spread a little bit around the map. Bomb's going to drop. Just going to be trying to play it slow now. Neither team wants to get up a kill in this round. I mean, it's later in the game. You're going to see probably teams play a bit more tense. It's overtime. No one's going to want to come out just crushing it right away. They're going to want to take every opportunity to scout out, get info, and take those kills accordingly.
Yeah, very passive, but pretty soon it's going to be a rush plant, right? They're going to have to commit one way, and it looks like they're going over towards A. I think this is a great positioning though for Long Beach, as they didn't take the bait. I know they were trying to bait out towards B, but they know now they're going towards A. This is going to be real huge. They're able to tag others. We're getting into some hot gunfights right here. Phantom's able to shut down Crayola. Jay Lee Eclipso gets the kills. Anir comes in for the clutch. Jay Lee knocks down Anir. Now it is a 2v2 scenario, but Oxv is very hurt in this
30 seconds left.
in this play.
They know where Bomb is. I mean, Rising to take the lead right here. He's going to be able to TP out a little bit and get an angle. They're both going to play right, so let's see what Rising Rage can do. I mean, they're going to have to try to spray him down. GDP gets one. Rising Rage gets it. Now a 1v1. Oh, but GDP with a clutch. And now San Diego Black find themselves up by a round. I mean, the stamina between these two teams to keep playing and slug it out in fourth is insane. And every round is just back and forth. And I mean, honestly, just to see the final rounds is worth it. But if it goes on to another game, especially, guys, tweet out, let your friends know this match is going on. And I mean, it's been a slugfest the entire way. I mean, the VOD will be up afterwards, so I'll have to know about that too, because this is definitely worthy of a replay, as this series has been close all series long.
It's been so tight. It's been so good. I mean, players are playing their hearts out right now. Boombot's coming in, able to shut it down though. Jay Lee saving his life.
Oh no, here it goes. Now it could fall. MBZ GDP with the first two.
Oh no, Phantom is able to get the shot. MBZ gets the kill, gets straight out. Boop, gets a double kill, puts this at a 2v2. Can they do it?
They just have to make every situation tense.
I know exactly where you are.
The L comes in, they know they're split. They just got to pick one position to watch together, but that alarm bot's dinking them a little bit. Crayola peeks through, catches over 14 off guard. Boop. Can Boop go clutch again? Boop has gone clutch many times in this series of the 1v2. They don't know where he is, though. They're cleaning out every area. He's tucked in the corner. He's going to have to get a clutch double spray. Waiting for opportune moment. Gets one. Can he spray down the other? He does.
You forget. I always play heist.
Oh, my God.
Boop, he just booped the team. Oh my goodness. Putting us in overtime round 4, 14-14. The guy, I don't even know what's going on. These guys, man, are like bulls. They're just going at each other left and right. They are not stopping. Oh, my heart was racing. I thought it was game over right there. I thought it was game over.
I don't know what to say at this point. They just keep going back and forth. Nobody will fall. Somebody at some point's gotta fall. Oh man, and Near though gonna have the op on this round. Has been an absolute perfection at the op this game. Able to do any sort of thing. OS14 though trying to go for a long range spray down. It looks like the recon dart hit, and there Near goes with the first blood. Down goes GDP. Phantom takes down Jay Lee.
That's huge. Still
but
5
it's not
up.
over yet. It could be a clutch at any moment. I'm not saying nothing.
Crazier
Dude.
things.
Yeah.
The only
there we go.
MDZ makes the plays. You know what? One of the moments that just reminded me was the first overtime match with, I believe it was like, I think it was Gold in like Sac State. No, it wasn't Sac State. It was another one of those teams, dude, where it was just like they would get a what is it called? A offensive win, and then the other team would get a defensive win. It's like one team was only good at one side or the other. That's what we're seeing right now, but it's not really that one team's only good at the side of the other. They're both good at each side and making some big clutches for the team.
Oh man, it's a 2v2 right now. MBZ's back on bomb side. I think ults.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, Near.
Fly!
So both
They
teammates
collapsed
peeking.
on him.
There we go. But every round is still stressful, right? I mean, I knew better than to call anything. I mean, they got the 2 opening kills, but I knew better than to say anything because MDZ fires right back with 2, and they get the bomb down. But now it's one round, and now it's fall back and forth. First overtime, 1 round ahead for Long Beach. Second overtime, 1 round ahead for San Diego. Third overtime, now we're back to Long Beach. It's just a flip-flop game. Man.
Dude, oh my goodness. The adrenaline that must be running through these guys' veins is off the charts at the moment as we are now in overtime round 5.
GDP, can we call it a draw and come back to this after the next 2 maps? Yeah, they'll just get the next 2 maps. Map 5 will just be only overtime at this map right here. It'd probably last long enough to make a full map anyways, so.
No.
Their request was denied. Somebody
Oh,
must be the
no.
victor.
It's party. No. Oh, wait, that didn't send. Let's go to all chat. No. It's got to end right here, but. Got San Diego on the defense. They're starting to lurk towards A. Smokes and the drones are coming out at A. OS 14 of the first blood.
They need to change the kills.
They're full flooding A. GDP, though, gets another trade back, so it's equal.
Oh, Rising Rage able to get the kill on GDP. Now it's the man advantage in their side. They're shooting through. They're able to get Crayola.
Oh, it's a 4v1.
No,
This is finally it. It's over.
It's over.
Attackers
3-0 for Long Beach. They are your top 3 team for the season.
Immortal 3rd place. Get some money.
Oh.
Get the bronze medal, but what a series. I mean, that was a 3-0. If anybody sees it and they're like, oh my gosh, a 3-0, please let them know that this was not an easy 3-0 by any means. This was probably the hardest 3-0 of Long Beach's life, and I would say probably any team's life so far this tournament. I mean, you got to give props to San Diego Block along the way. I mean, they played their hearts out for sure. They made every round a living hell for Long Beach, but Long Beach has found a way to be the clutch team this series. And I mean, nothing better to show that than this overtime, taking it to 3 overtimes, finally winning it 16-14. Near finally broke the 30 bomb. 5 first bloods, 4 plants, 2 diffuses, hit every category.
That was phenomenal gameplay. All I gotta say is congratulations to Long Beach, and also good job to San Diego. You guys, honestly, that was one of the most funnest matches I was able to cast all season. And there's more, but wait, there's more. We still got the heavy hitters coming in on Wednesday and Tuesday. Don't forget, we got champs coming down. That's the game to be at. Y'all got to tell everybody to be at that one. But I mean, nothing much to say. That was a phenomenal old gameplay from everyone. I think
an hour. Look at that, 58.5 minutes, almost an hour-long game. I feel like a marathon to cast.
Oh my goodness, man. That was great to see. Well, I mean, I think that's going to call it for us. We just have an interview, and I believe Anir's the team captain for Long Beach. Am I correct or am I wrong?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it
should be MVP and the captain of Long Beach. So I'll be definitely sticking around to hear that interview in the chat because I want to hear what they have to say and potentially hear how exhausted they are in their voices.
Yeah, that's going to be one to stick around. So don't go away, guys. We have more content coming from you. But before we go anywhere, if you guys want to have that type of high-level gameplay in your games, make sure you check out Radiant GG, as well as protect your eyes, guys. We look at monitors, we look at phones, TVs. There's a lot of things that can hurt our eyes, even the sun outside. Go ahead, check out CEB. If you put in this code STUDENT from us, you get a 50% off. So that means a pair of $50 glasses can be easily $25 yours shipped to your house. And y'all also have some stylish fashion, as well as consider checking out Ritual Motion. They provide great plans for you how to be a whole gamer, be healthy as you game, and improve your gameplay. They also have some really great level compression gloves. And I know Pierce mentioned it earlier, but also the Entertainment Alliance. I know it's Cali specific only. Most of you guys are Cali specific. If you guys are interested in working in the industry, they do provide credited internships that will give you credit and also gives you an opportunity to put something on your resume so you can apply for some pretty great organizations and be a part of the esports community as many wish to be. Other than that, guys, we're just going to go ahead and call it here. and get it over to the interviews. My name's Funny Man. You can always catch me at twitch.tv/funnymanlhg. I try to stream as constant as possible. And I know you guys rated the other day. Appreciate everyone. But love y'all. And I will catch you here on Wednesday, I believe.
Yep, be Wednesday. Hey, it's crazy. We've only got now the finals. Diamond final tomorrow and the Immortal final on Wednesday. So the first semester of the Collegiate Valorant League is coming to an end. And I've been your boy Muted. It's been an honor to cast this. You can follow me on Twitter at MutedT1 and Twitch at MutedPA. Stick around for the post-game interview, and myself and Funny, like he just said, we'll catch you guys on Wednesday for that Immortal Bracket final.
And I'm Queen McRib. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Queen_McRib. I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except not on Christmas. And I will be conducting the post-match interview, so make sure you guys stick around. That does it for us, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!